And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engine!
Looking down to the line, green flag goes in the air. 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1, and already they're getting racy just past the start-finish line.
He's gonna try to pull the slide job. He can't get there. They touch.
Outlaw, we are live.
Well, that's a good thing. We've got a big night of racing ahead of us. This is one of those races that we've been looking forward to when we started this little season. Everybody looks forward to Martinsville, the paperclip. It's the second short track behind Richmond. And, of course, we know racing's a lot tighter, and it should be something else to watch.
No question about it. It's so big, Lane Hector is our pole daddy tonight. Keith Cooper right there with us with Gear Shift TV. Justin Egan, Ollie Cordell, top 5.
Big Oliver back for a second night in a row. That's fantastic, right. Oliver. Welcome back, my friend.
Yes. Miles Gustwiller, the most overpowered tornado, says, amen. Gavin Hibbs is ready for some Martinsville. Ready for some Martinsville.
That's a lot of name.
Yeah, it is. That is a whole lot of name. I'm
trying not to be too loud right now. Luke's trying to go to sleep. He's not feeling too good. So I'm trying to hold the fort down here until he gets to sleep, so we can crank it up after that.
Gotcha. Well, that's certainly fine. I am in the process of getting this race live and on iRacing. Our password tonight is going to be round 7, ROUND, and the number 7.
4. Sounds good.
I've got to go make double darn sure that what I had tweeted out earlier is the settings we're going to run. I want to make double darn sure. And I've got to go back in time a little bit here to Tuesday. That's the day we send out everything. Let me make sure here. And we'll be up and running in just a matter of moments.
Jeremy Strickland, hello.
Hey, bud.
Brandon Lawless. Password round 7. It should be round 7 password, yes.
She is not 100% live yet.
But he's making sure that everything's set up correctly.
Yeah.
And your password will be round 7. I just put it out there.
Right.
And, all right. Gear Shift, we are not racing. We're actually calling the race tonight. This is a league race on Thursday nights for the next 3 weeks after this.
Yeah.
Our finale will be at Homestead. And after that, we'll be free to race on Thursday nights. But as of right now, we got to do the commentating on the chase for the cup. We're going to see who it comes down to.
Got some big names. Got some big names vying for this.
Should have
$150.
Should have a full field tonight too, Will, man.
No. I want to make double darn sure here. I don't want to make any mistakes, so let me go to this message right here. And Steve Callahan will not be joining us tonight. Steve Callahan.
Steve not going to be making.
What happened was they moved his high school football game to tonight due to weather. So Stephen Callahan will not be joining us tonight.
Huh.
So,
well, that's not good.
All right, Martinsville Speedway. There we go. Racers, we'll set it on, I don't know, get like 22 in here in case Jake Henry wants to come in and do any of his magical video work.
His magic.
Yeah, work his magic. Let's see, we'll set this for 3 hours. I don't think we need 3 hours, but we're going to. And let me see. Monster Cup, there we go. Let me find that Martinsville setup. Did some practice laps here not too long ago, Outlaw, and track feels good. And that Cup car, it kind of slows down. Obviously, you need braking, but it kind of slows down on its own, it feels like.
As the racing goes on.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Feels really good. I believe we're in for a good night of racing. I believe tempers will flare. They always do at short tracks. That's why America loves them. And I don't see tonight being any different than before. So, almost ready here with Martinsville. There we go. Let me select that beauty. Okay. We'll go back to 100% fuel. 100%. We're 250 laps tonight. Let me make sure here. Practice time is 20 minutes. 250 laps. And that's going to be How many minutes does that make? Yeah, 180 out of 180. All right. We do have a faster pair. We run one faster pair in our leagues. And make sure race control caution with Lucky Dog. Double file lap cars to the back. Green white checkers. We go 2 of them. And 10% track state. 10%.
All right, you do have the double files on, right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, Matt Coker's make sure we
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
Hidden Gaming says, hello, Hidden Gaming.
Yeah.
Chronic says, welcome back, Hello, thank you, buddy. Good to be back. Tim Clark, 2 wins, 16 top 5s at Martinsville, 3 wins, 12 top 5 at Texas, 3 wins, 10 top 5s at Phoenix. Those are Kyle Busch stats. Going to be hard to keep him out of the Final Four.
Ooh.
Yeah, I watched the Race Hub this evening, and of course all the odds makers and everything's definitely got Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are saying the other 2 Gibbs cars is who it's going to be.
It's possible.
So.
All right, we're ready to roll, boys and girls. Without further ado, our league race, round 7, is in the queue. All right.
Tall Cool One says, hey, fellas, the Flying Ace is old Cool One. He's out there camping land with his tent and out in the woods going to watch some racing tonight, man. You can't beat that.
No.
Golly. Down in God's country.
That guy's got it going on. Let me just tell you.
Donald King says, what's up, Flying Aces? What's up, Donald King?
Donald.
Thank you for tuning in. Getting ready to go do a little league racing here.
League event.
Looking forward to this one. And I'll get to the points and all that good stuff here in a moment and read you some rules and regulations, but I'll get loaded up in the room before we do that.
Well, tonight's 250 laps is all I can tell you. And I don't.
Is what? You went out on us there.
250 laps. I'm hoping.
Yes, only 250.
I'm hoping that this Martinsville race, Martinsville,
right.
Talladega.
She's up, boys. She's up.
These guys are wild cards in this playoff. I hope Martinsville is as thrilling as Talladega. Now, I am having a little bandwidth issues. I keep dropping down from green, which is good, down to like a brownish color. And then I did see the red box for a moment, so it might kind of go up and down here for a little bit, but once it stabilizes, we should be good to go.
Matt Levitt says he must admit the cruise was worth getting eliminated. Matt, I'll tell you what, buddy, I've been on 2 cruises, and I would get eliminated from a league race to go on another cruise. I'm not going to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome.
That good, huh? That good.
Greetings and salutations from Wisconsin, Kurt P. says.
Hey, Kurt P. Welcome back, my man.
The old Wisconsin Badgers, who got beat by the Illini last week, by the way.
Oh my. Hey, I forgot to write it down. Do you by any chance remember our Pole Daddy from last week at Kansas? Who won that?
Pole Daddy, Kansas.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot.
I did not write that down.
I did not either.
I thought you was keeping up with it.
Well, I do, but I forgot to write it down on my little card here.
Well, we can go back and look at it. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Guys, if you don't mind, please let me know who won that. I want to say... See, was it Justin? Was it Justin Egan again? I cannot remember.
It might have been Whirl.
I cannot remember.
Whirl won that one.
I cannot remember. Cannot remember. But we are. The room is open.
Metzdorf.
Hey, Shine. All right, let's go in.
Smithy said he's heading home from work.
Oh yeah.
Watch some Flying Aces.
Yeah,
race
buddy.
At Martinsville, Virginia.
Yeah, buddy.
That's exactly right.
Hands 10 and 2.
Joe Mama said he thinks it was Gavin.
Okay, Gavin Hibbs, good possibility.
Gavin says it was Whirl.
Oh, boys and girls.
Turkeys.
Tell you what, if I have to, Whirl on pole, Zishan P2. So Whirl got the pole. Joe Mama for the win. There we go.
He started first, finished first.
That's
won
right.
all stages too.
Okay.
Basically a perfect race.
Basically a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Whirl.
I remember that when I was fixing up the points last week.
Yeah. All right, so our polls, we're giving out a bonus allotment of money for our polls, and Chris Whirl has 1, Egan has 2, Lovett 2, and Hibbs 1. That's where we stand right there. Yeah, well, got you. I got you, Chris. Got you. All right, let me join this session, boys and girls. We're heading in. We're taking a trip to Martinsville, Virginia. Oh, my goodness.
To the Speedway.
To the Speedway.
It's looking like rain Sunday, Will, man.
Up till about 6 o'clock is what I'm seeing. I don't know.
So you're telling me they're going to run the first night race Sunday night at Martinsville?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think you're right. I think I'm right. They're going to run a night race Sunday night, boys. I'm telling
Eric Whiting wants him 2 hot dogs and a fried bologna sandwich, please. Absolutely. They'll get you hooked right up here at Martinsville.
Cost you
them hot dogs.
$6.
Yeah. Slide job. Slide job. That's right. Really sell it. The cheat sheet should only say slide job, over and over. Really sell it. Copy that. We are going in the race room right now.
Well, fortunately, with the cheat sheets,
Yeah.
you got to say more than that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got a
have to
load
say
of
more than
information. Load of information here.
A load of info.
All right. Come on. There we go. All right, boys and girls. Here we are. It's good. It's calling for rain Sunday instead of snow. That's true, Tim. The general's in the house. No, general.
The spring race a year and a half ago, 2 years
Yep.
ago, a year and a half ago,
Yep.
snowed them out. Remember that? They got
Yep.
12 inches of snow, 14
Yep.
inches of snow at Sunday.
That's true. Had to run that baby on a Monday.
Thank you, Chuck, for the donation there, buddy. We do appreciate it. Chuck's pretty consistent with that, man. We do thank you for that, Chuck.
I sure do.
It keeps us going, big guy, that's for sure. Any donation we get definitely goes right back into the stream, so thank you all for that. And Will, man, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and give the points out here.
Good idea.
The point standings was reset after last week, since this is the final round, and then there'll be
3 for
there
Dale.
won't be any points for Homestead. It'll just be the top 4 shooting for the best finish.
That's it.
And right now we're looking at Chris Worrell with 18 points. Cronky's in second with 6 points.
Mhm.
Hibbs in third with 6 points. Coker in fourth with 6 points. Park with 5 points. And then you got Ray Rogers, James Cato, and Justin Egan round out your top 8 who's qualified for this round. The ones that is below the cut line but still eligible for 5th place points payout, Wes Pauley with 54 total points. I just added up their last round points.
Yeah.
Actually, let me go ahead and hang on just a second. Let me give the total points here.
Yeah, you tweeted that out earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's see.
Oh my. Tim Clark got himself some snow. Oh my. I saw where it was snowing out west. Oh yeah, that was for Tim. All right. While you're looking at that, I'm going to go look at some paint schemes.
Pauly, Webb, Dura, Lovett, Benitez, Wallace, Callahan, and Collins are your below the cut line but still eligible.
Yeah.
And let's see, our total season point standings, if we was doing it old school style, which really don't mean anything, but we're keeping up with it anyway to make sure we have those 5th place points in line. Right now, looks like Matt Lovett is leading the charge with 119 total points. And then comes Juan Benitez with 86 points behind him for that 5th place point standings.
10-4. 10-4.
So there's your point standings tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we have 250 big ones tonight at Martinsville Speedway, one of our favorite places on the whole circuit to go watch a race, that's for sure.
That's true.
Which means it's going to be 75 lap stages. You got end of stage 1s after lap 75, end of stage 2s after lap 150. They'll do a 100 lap
stage 3
out to the end for stage 3. We do want to let everybody know that we will not interfere with anything on track throughout this season. We will not penalize drivers for aggressive driving. We will not rule for or against any driver. It's out of our hands. If you have the problem with another competitor, please settle it on the track or in the garage. iRacing will handle all flags. This includes passing before the start-finish line, restarts if someone wrecks, spins tires, etc. We will not clear black flags. We will not give wave rounds, issue EOL penalties. Please follow iRacing's instructions. Let's see. Stage racing is big in this league. You get 10 points for winning a stage, 9 points for P2, so on, all the way down to 10th place. Your first place finisher will receive 21 points. Your second place finisher will receive 15 points. So there's a 6 points difference between first and second place. And then third place 14, fourth place 13, and so on.
Yep.
There's going to be a champion will be paid out at least $160 I think 70 at least right now.
Right now it's
Fifth
170.
place, we're looking what 60 or 70.
It
bucks
is
for fifth place,
$60 for that. Yes.
Right now, $60 for fifth place, and then you have a cash prize for most pole. That is for the season.
And there is now a prize for the runner-up at Homestead.
Right.
Runner-up at Homestead.
That's big time. That's big time. Prize for runner-up at Homestead.
So a lot of positions. A lot of positions to race for from here on out. There's a lot of money on the line and a lot of different prizes these drivers can win.
Right. Well, so I'm seeing a lot of cars going down in turn
Me
3, sliding them tires
too.
around through
And
there.
I tell you who's not is Alex Cronky.
Yeah, that's true. I have got here, ladies and gentlemen, in numerical order, the contestants tonight. Wes Pauley, James Cato, Chris Worrell, Gavin Hibbs, Zishan Dura, Stephen Callahan, who's not going to be with us tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt Coker, Matt Lovett, Josh Collins, Juan Benitez, Ray Rogers, Justin Egan, Alex Cronky, Chris Webb, GT Park, and Brandon Lawless, Willman.
Tim Alvesteffer is now a subscriber of the Aces. Thank you very much, Tim. We appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Tim. We do appreciate that, buddy, so
Welcome
much.
aboard.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's go in here and take us a practice lap, Willman, and see what this thing feels like.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I'm going to. I ain't ran Martinsville in a little while. I'm got here my Burger King machine.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna follow you around here. Let's free Juan.
Free Juan.
There we go. Let's get out here with you. Let me find you.
Absolutely no adjustments so far right now. None.
Okay.
A little hot going down in there.
Yeah. Got to get on them brakes.
Yeah.
Now, for you guys that are just joining us, maybe for the first time, Outlaw and myself are not running in this race. This is a league race that we've hosted. This is the 7th week of 10 weeks. And all we do is the TV commentary. And so far, we've had 6 really good races. Ooh, Matt Lovett around in that 14 car. I'm going to go and send a question for you and Outlaw to answer in the chat, by the way. Tim for Nick. Let's go check out what he is talking about. Nick Kessler. Willman and Outlaw, there are some months with 31 days, some months with 30 days, and some months with 28 days. What months has 28 days? I will say the correct answer shortly. Nick, the answer is all of them have 28 days. But if you're trying to
all of them.
Yeah, exactly. If you're trying to pinpoint the one with only 28 days and sometimes 29 days, that is the month of February. Outlaw, we're going in car with you. Take us around this.
Good idea or
take
not.
us around this half-mile paper clip.
All right. Come to start-finish line, you're going to be full throttle. You can get off early. Slam on that brake. Kind of let it ride down here at the bottom around that curve. The lower you can go around that curve and let it ride, the better off you are. Let it come up off 2, hit that power, back down into 3 hard on the brake. Ride that curve all the way around through there. Let it come up out of 4.
Hey, boys,
back on the gas, hard as you can, but keeping the car under control.
Hey.
Just repeat that 250 times. It's very hard to do, especially with cars in front of you, cars behind you, beating and banging.
Real quick.
It's very easy to miss your braking point.
Real quick, 5.3 Killer, now a subscriber of the Aces. Thank you very much, 5.3 Killer.
Thank you, 5.3 Killer.
Looks like you got some pretty good laps. Yeah, you do. That's what I was noticing.
It's feeling good. It may not be top of the board, but it's feeling good.
Well, let's check out some. Let's go with the rear chase mode. Watch that nose sit down right there. Watch that nose sit down on that pavement when you apply them brakes. Back on the throttle, that nose lifts up off the ground. Diving her down into turn 3. Dive that nose down in. That's one thing I love watching in person at Martinsville is those front ends digging down into that track. There we go.
I'm going to pull her off the track.
10-4.
Let these guys have at it. It feels like it's got grip. It feels good. You're not slipping and sliding everywhere. If I was racing in this race, I would definitely be making some adjustments to my steering ratio and my brake bias, but I'm just out there running some hotties.
Yeah.
So, a 19.9 compared to a 19.1
Yeah.
right now on the leaderboard, that's not too good, but I would have probably picked up 3 or 4 tenths there. I wasn't going to hit a 19.1, but I think I can pick up 3 or 4 tenths
Right.
with adjustments, but I don't think I would be in contention to get a pole or anything.
I'm going to get our pit road cam squared away.
Right. Now, Will, man, we've
Yo.
been doing this. This is our 7th race.
Race number 7.
And we have always chosen a pick to click.
Sorry, Justin.
Yeah.
You went first last week. Called Chris Worrell.
Right.
No problem.
So did I. So this week I'm going to go with my pick to click. Ray Rogers.
Ray Rogers.
My pick to click. Ray Rogers
Ooh,
tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
good call.
Who you got?
Call me that guy that hops on a bandwagon, but like Kansas last week, someone's got to beat Chris Worrell. And for tonight, he is my pick to click. Is that a what the TV fans want to hear? Probably not. But the guy can get around Martinsville, and he is my pick to click.
Well, I definitely understand that. The man is fast, and he has been quoted on Twitter this week saying that this is his favorite track.
Favorite track. There you go.
So, if it's his favorite track, it's going to be there for some reason.
Yep.
So, he's definitely going to be up front. We know that. But I just got a sneaky feeling the 250 laps is going to be a lot played out in 250
Oh, yeah.
laps.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And I think some crazy stuff's going to happen. I think Ray Rogers pulls out the win tonight.
If there is a driver that can certainly do that, Ray Rogers is that guy.
Yeah.
Ray Rogers is that guy. So, let's go over here. Let's set our scenic camera. Where do we want to be in the... How about...
Gosh, dog it.
Let's see. Where should we be on scenic camera? Down the backstretch, boys and girls. We're going to be down the backstretch. We're going to set old scenic camera. Well, no, scenic camera rotates. I can't set that. Let's go. Let me think here. That would be per car. I can't do that. I need those static cams. We'll be all right. We'll just roll with the scenic cam there.
Hello, Doc.
All right. All right, here we go. We got Justin Egan on provisional pole right now. Chris Worrell not too far behind him, and Ray Rogers not too far behind him. Coming in the 19.2 so far, we got Matt Lovett, Gavin Hibbs, James Cato, Juan Benitez, Matt Coker in the 3s. In the 4s, surprisingly, Alex Kroenke, Chris Webb in the 4s, Brandon Lawless in the 5s, GT Park in the 5s, Z. Shondura, Wes Polly, and Ryan Doherty. Ryan is not a member of the league, so we'll have to...
He exited out.
Okay. Is in the 6s. So we should have 15 drivers here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We've only got 14, so we're missing another driver. Let me go through the list here.
Are we talking about a brake pad?
Park. Webb is here. Kroenke is here. Egan, Rogers, Benitez is in the house. Collins, Josh Collins.
Yeah, just leave mine at 5.
We are missing Josh Collins. So,
Yeah, that's the best way to go.
I'm not sure. I have not heard from him. But anyway, we are only about 2.5 minutes away from qualifications. And I want it to be known there is a Joey Logano car out here tonight. It is being piloted by Justin Egan.
Yeah, he's running number 22 tonight.
Can you blame him? No, you cannot.
Not here at Martinsville. You can't blame him at Martinsville, that's for sure.
No. Let's get an aerial view of this track.
Somebody needs to jump in a Matt Kansas paint scheme real quick.
Oh, you would. You would.
Yes, he would.
That's as far out as that camera will go. I can't get a full view. Maybe I can. No?
For mine doing a terrible time.
I cannot get a full view. I'm going to try to mess with this camera a little bit. I'm sorry.
TV2 will bring it down into turn 1 all the way from into the turns.
Yeah.
And TV3.
I'm just trying to...
Pulling over.
I was trying to get an aerial view of the entire track.
Yeah, you can do that with chopper, or not chopper, but blimp.
That's what I was doing, was blimp.
You can back it out, hit F12 and zoom out.
Yeah. Well, I did that, and it's not... Anyway, we're okay.
The static FOV, turn it left.
Yeah. Static FOV. Static FOV. Yeah.
Hit left. Yeah, see, it'll pull it out there.
Static.
You just click on the driver, who you want to see there, and you got it.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, big guy.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You like it?
I do. Let's go over here to camera. Hey, look at there. Look at there.
Was Justin Egan's he laid a flat down. He has laid a flat down.
Fine.
More rubber on the tire, I do believe. Or more rubber on the track. Juan Benitez is going back to his roots in the old Rainbow Warrior paint scheme here in the 24. Juan Benitez.
Boys, Juan's going to be on it tonight. He's going to be on it. He missed last week. He's going to be on it tonight.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I'm right. I don't think I know. All right, boys, practice is over. Practice is over.
All right. Outlaw, while we qualify here, because we are going to qualifying. Time is up. We'll go qualifying here. While we're waiting on these guys to qualify, tell us the top 8 drivers that are looking to advance.
Already did that.
I know. While
get my phone back out, I gotta.
While the cars are quiet on the track.
Get my phone back out. It's charging here.
I got you.
All right, we got Chris Worrell, Alex Cronky, Gavin Hibbs, Matt Coker, GT Park, Ray Rogers, James Cato, and Justin Egan.
These are top 8.
Looking to punch their tickets into the round of Homestead. One race shootout for $170, Will Man. That's big time.
That is big time.
Can you imagine when we go to Homestead what them 4 drivers are going to be feeling?
Hey, NASCAR X Racing.
They're thinking, we've got $170 on the line. All I have to do is beat 3 other guys. If I can beat those other 3 guys, I don't care if I finish 14th. If I beat those other 3 guys, I'm going to be the champion. So,
yeah.
And $170 on the line. It's going to be a shootout at Homestead. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's going to be good.
Egan put a 18.947 down. That is insane.
He has broke the 19-second barrier.
Chris Webb with a great lap, 19.1. Zeshawn with a 19.2. Gavin Hibbs with a 19.4. GT Park coming in with a 19.7. Wes Pauly with a 19.8.
These boys are getting after it.
Yeah, we'll see if Chris Worrell can steal the pole here from Justin Egan. Now, look, my click to pick should have been Justin Egan.
Yep. He has shown speed. However,
he has shown speed, but there's 250 laps here. It's not a qualifying race. This is a 250 lapper. So that's why I went with Ray, Mr. Consistency. Nothing against Justin, but I know Ray's been there at the end of every single race.
He has been. Outlaw, it's that time in the show where I go get a cup of coffee. Before we drop that green flag.
You haven't put the Keurig beside your computer yet, and then we're 7 races into this thing?
You know what? We've talked about that before. And
what is your deal?
That's not a bad idea.
Nice lap, Egan.
My God.
That is not a bad idea.
Kyle Smalley, hit the Control Z, and you can move the camera with the mouse.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've known that, and I keep forgetting. Control Z. Control Z.
Good Lord.
Joe 24 ever in the house. Maybe some paint swapped at Homestead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Juan. You daggone right. There's gonna be some paint swapped at Homestead.
So good.
We saw.
It may be a Dover all over again.
Yeah, we saw in our first league we raced. We saw some questionable racing there at the end, but there was money on the line, so people will move others for that money.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And to be honest, you really can't blame them. There's money involved. All right. I'm going to go with the 10-ounce cup. You dare me?
I'm ready. 10-ounce cup.
10-ounce
Boys,
cup.
that sounds like something that's right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 10-ounce cup.
We've
All right.
got James Cato, Ray Rogers, Juan Benitez, Chris Worrell, Matt Coker, who has failed to qualify so far. So
probably.
maybe they're looking to stay in the back, catch some wrecks, pass some cars, and pick up some stage points that way. I don't know if they want to be in the middle of it right now.
I think I know his strategy, and that would be to stay in the back.
GT Park says Martinsville is where GT Park's playoff hopes go to die. LOL.
Yeah, it could be.
NASCAR Racing XX88. Hi, hey NASCAR X Racing XX88. How are you? Worrell bumped him off on the pole.
He sure did.
18.936. Wow, 1/100th of a second. Wow,
Can you believe it?
Of a second.
Can you believe
it?
My goodness gracious.
I agree, Hibbs. I totally agree.
My goodness. And Gavin Hibbs says Chris Worrell sucks in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Egan was going to steal him a pole there, but write it down, Worrell with another pole, big guy.
Should be a good race. We
well,
take care of each other.
I don't like being the bandwagon guy, but man, he's stout here. That's all I can say.
Well, I understand, but there's going to be plenty of chances for people to put the bumper on him tonight. I guarantee that.
I agree. I agree.
When you got people like Matt Lovett, when you got people like Juan Benitez, up there battling with him, they ain't gonna feel bad putting a bumper to him. I guarantee you that.
Nope. Now look, he's got a big cushion. I know that. He's got a big cushion to get into the playoffs or to the final race.
Well, it's only 18 points. Only 18 points. So
he can ill afford to have a bad race tonight. He cannot suffer a P15 finish. Let's just say that.
Well, are you talking about Worrell?
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to have 2 more races after this to advance.
Correct.
I mean, this is for him. I don't think this is a make or break night anyway.
No, it's certainly not. It's not. But he doesn't.
18 points cushion plus 2 other tracks coming up where he's going to be strong at. I don't see this being a big deal if something happens. World strategy is never to stay in the back, Mopar fan says. That's true. Michael Yeager says 83 for the win tonight. That's Brandon Lawless.
That's Brandon Lawless. How about Chris Webb right here, ladies and gents? Here's our starting lineup. Chris Worrell. Let me go TV camera 1 here.
Take a lap there, Chris.
He hasn't gridded up yet. But I'll just go chase cam.
Good luck, everyone.
There is our P2. Chris Worrell has yet to grid up. Chris Webb in the 68. Matt Lovett in his retro Coca-Cola starts P4. Zishan Dura grids up P5. Ray Rogers P6. Brandon Lawless P7. Let me turn this camera just a little bit more. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. There we go. Alexander Kronke in his patented number 57 AKR Racing.
Boys, it's good to see that DuPont Chevrolet out
Gavin
there on that track
Hibbs.
tonight.
Gavin Hibbs going back to the old Jeff Gordon scheme. Look at GT Park in his Bic Razor. Or is that Bic? That's Bic Pens, I'm sorry. Wes Polly in his Manscaped refining the gentleman Manscaped paint scheme.
That's a 10-4, Chris.
Matt Coker, Eagleson Automotive. James Cato in his Strictly Stock Motorsports Go Vols. Juan Benitez. What is Juan Benitez doing in the back of the pack?
Well, he's probably hit the wall or spun it in qualifying, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
These chase races have been good, though.
All right, here we go, boys. We are rolling off.
I'm just saying if I had to guess.
Yeah, we are rolling off. We are rolling off.
Well, we're going to have 2 laps before we go green.
2 laps.
Martinsville Speedway, folks. Sit back, grab you a hot dog, get in the stands, and get ready for some action because it's getting ready to come to you.
It is. Live and in living color. In living color, so to speak.
That's right. That's right. A beautiful 22 machine up here beside that Chris Worrell, driven by Justin Egan.
Yep.
We got to take a look at Justin. He's been fast in practice, been fast all weekend here. He don't want to get up here and do anything crazy at the beginning of the race. He wants to probably fall in second, try to see if he can run Chris down. I wouldn't look for him to go and dive bomb or anything like that.
I don't think so either. I don't think
We'll
so
see.
either.
luck, everybody.
But we've got
Get ready
one
for the
lap to
tires
go
today.
here, folks.
First.
The pace car is going to be dropping off in turn 3. The action here is fast. 250 laps is not going to be a long race, especially when they're running 20-second lap times.
Yep, it's going to go by
So
quickly.
guys, the pace car is off, and we have Chris
Going
Worrell
on
and
green,
Justin
everyone.
Egan on the front row, leading us to race number 7 here in the chase for the Cup at Martinsville Speedway.
And we are
Ladies and
underway.
gentlemen, the green flag is out. Chris Worrell on the brake as he comes down into turn number 1. Justin Egan's going to dive to the outside, try to outbrake him. It's not going to work. Justin going to come up off of his bumper here and go down into turn 3. Chris Worrell's going to block him. Man, Egan really was impressive right there, getting that second spot away from Chris Worrell. Him being on the outside, I thought he was going to be calling that
You mean
outside.
Chris Webb? You mean Chris Webb in the 68 car?
I'm talking about
Oh.
the 22.
Webb goes around. Webb goes around. Real quick, Webb goes around. Webb is
I think
around.
Matt
Okay.
Lovett might have got into that a little bit there.
Replay.
Let's see.
Well,
Oh, severe case of
I
netcode.
wasn't even involved.
Severe case of netcode. Check this out.
I guess so much
And
for taking
action.
it easy on the first 5 laps.
Oh my God. Cronky's in it, Paulie's in it, Benitez in it,
funny,
Cato's in it.
Oh my.
Lovett's
Oh
in it.
my.
They're all
You
collected,
get
but
hit from
luckily it
behind?
doesn't look like they're going to have
Oh,
too
my.
much
That's
of,
a big 10-4.
of damage there. Let's zoom in on Matt Lovett's car here, and let me see.
That's so
What that
weird. I
thing
just
looks
saw you
like
turn
here.
around.
Hey, we couldn't hear you there, Justin.
Lovett's nose is damaged pretty good, and his left front.
Oh gosh, yes he is, isn't he?
I'm
You know,
wondering.
I wouldn't worry about cosmetic here at Martinsville, but I would worry about that motor blowing.
Overheating, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right where it looks like it may blow. He's
Was that
probably
you
going to take
behind
his
me,
quick
Sean?
repair
Right.
on lap number 2.
No, that's me. Your left, where your car is all black.
Let's
on my
see,
screen,
who
it's
else
kinda
we
hard to
got
tell
here?
how bad your damage is, but don't look horrible
GT
in the rear end.
Park
Look,
looks like he's in good
front
shape.
damage looks worse than anything.
Uh,
I was on the inside.
Cronky's tore all to
like a
pieces,
foot,
too.
2 feet in between us.
Wes
You just
Pauley's
turned
tore
around,
all to
never got
pieces.
contact.
Wes Pauley took his quick
Yeah, it was
repair
weird.
right off
You
the
just like
bat.
jumped into me like.
Lovett
yeah,
is
I
not
don't know,
taking
it
his
was weird.
quick repair. He's going to try to get some damage fixed here. And Cronky stayed
Thank
out
you,
on the
Stan.
track.
Cronky has stayed out, yep.
Yeah. We're
All
going to see
right.
what he
It looked
can
like
do.
netcode to me. I'm not
But,
gonna throw any
man, I
blame on
tell you
Keyshawn
what,
for that.
though, man, what a tough break for those guys on lap number 2.
Guys, that
Not
was
going to be-
netcode.
Was not going to be a
Keyshawn
good,
would have me.
not going to be a good night for those
I
guys.
tried to
unless they
stop, but I
rebound
just
here
hit her out
pretty
the
quick.
side. I never want to go.
Still got a chance. I mean, everyone has a fast
I tried to
repair.
just hold it without hitting the throttle. I just tried
Yeah,
to
well,
lock
man,
it down.
we're 200.
That's what I know.
40-some laps from finishing this thing. 68's
I
got
got 8
side
minutes to
damage on the
require
door.
most
Oh,
of
man,
over.
he took a quick repair. I
Thanks
don't think he
for the
needed to,
pause,
really.
All right, so that is Chris Webb in the pits right now.
Yeah.
Looks
yeah.
like he did go
Dang, man.
fast repair already.
Dude, sit it out. I guarantee you there'll be some other people wrecking.
Maybe.
Fast repair? Or
I'm not
fast
sure.
repair?
But
I had used mine already, so I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to take it easy here.
confirmed Chris Webb has used his fast repair.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
think I'd have
they
8
all
minutes
use fast
required
repairs
for that
except
real
Cronky.
contact.
Well, Cronky's on pit road right now. He's a lap down. He's going to get, looks like he's going to get some damage fixed.
He
right
has
here.
he has 8 minutes of required repairs. Alex Cronky.
Hmm.
So he's going to be
Dang,
multiple
so-
laps down.
So he did not take his
It
quick
didn't
repair,
even seem
so
like
he's
we
going
were
to
up
be
to
stuck there for
speed
8
yet
minutes.
for
Right.
anything to have an 8-second requirement damage repair.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
It's a long
awful.
sentence.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can run a lot of laps in 8 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, Cronky, I'm sure some other folks will probably get wrecked out here soon, so I just sit it out.
So you've got Cronky on
Yeah,
pit road
well,
right
yeah,
now,
I'm gonna take a
debating
little
on
easy
whether
here,
to go ahead and end his night or stay out. Oh, I'm sorry, we were not live. Here we are live now. Back to the action. We got Chris Worrells taking that commanding lead. Zishan Dura to the inside of Justin Egan. These two cars come off side by side out of 2, heading down the backstretch. Egan powers his way outside and recaptures position number 2.
Yeah, Egan's really strong back there. When
Egan-
he can take a car on the outside and pass the guy. He's just getting into the turn so much quicker than everybody else. He's gonna have a pretty easy time here, I believe, passing Chris Worrell if he can keep doing that, because he is gaining on him so much in the turns. It's really visible. You can see it.
Very true. Very true. Meanwhile, back third, fourth, and fifth, you got Ray Rogers in fifth, Brandon Lawless in fourth, and Z. Shondura has fallen back to Lawless in that number 10 car. Lawless in the 83, looking to get around him as we head down the backstretch.
Battle for the lead, turn 3 right here. Egan is all over Chris Worrell as they come up out of turn 4.
By the way, I'm just kind of riding,
down
so
into
take
turn
whatever
1.
line you want
Watch
here,
how
bud.
much he gains on him right here in the turns. Is Worrell going to get him the position, or is Egan going to have to lay the bumper to him and take the position? Egan gets a little bit squirrely out of 2.
Holds on to it.
Egan's driving it that hard down into the turns. Looks like he might use the stuff up a little early, where Worrell is more consistent. And we got a spinner in the back. Zishan Dura has stopped his car on the track and brought the caution out for caution number 2 here on lap
GP, you
number 12.
And he is rolling. Let's back it up and see what happens. He did hold it out of traffic, and away we go.
I'm digging Wes at manscaper.com.
He gets on the brakes a little too hard. Actually keeps it out of the wall and just holds it there out of everyone's way. Outstanding job right there, driver. And he rolls it off. All right, back on pit road. Back on pit road, we have Dura.
Are you in the wall up there, Zishan?
Appears to be the only one on pit road. I could be wrong there.
No, you got Cronky
Chris
still
Webb and James
on pit
Cato
road,
and Juan
trying to
Benitez.
get his damage fixed. These caution flags are going to actually help Cronky, really.
Yes, they are.
Dang, I just realized what paint
double the
schemes
laps
that's,
down. If they can keep getting caution during that 8-minute period.
Right.
kind of scary
Exactly.
seeing that in your rear view at Martinsville.
Exactly.
Looks like Matt Coker gets a wave around.
Which one is it?
They head off into turn number 4 here under the caution lap. Still
Looking
nobody
at
pitting out of
22.
that lead pack, Will, man.
Nope.
Only 12 laps into it. I see no need for them to pit.
No, not this early.
Yeah, you're getting dumped.
You don't want to go back to the rear of the field. If you're running, if you're running up front,
Egan is right where they need to be. They're running good solid laps right here. They look to be the class of the field so far. I wouldn't go anywhere if I was Egan. I would stay right with Worrell and do whatever he did.
yeah, certainly. If you're running up front, why put yourself in the hornet's nest near the rear of the field? Simply stay up there and race and hopefully finish out this stage and get those stage points.
I'm looking at the blimp view here, and you can see the skid marks down in turn 3 where
you might not have
Zishan
wanted to run
Dura
a track,
had his little
so
problem. Looks like he went in a
didn't
little
take
too
them,
hot
but-
and was able to keep it off the wall, slam the brakes on. That's when the caution
Yeah,
comes
this
out.
time I
Anytime
was
a
gonna
car
get
stops on the
redemption
track,
for
that
Truex
caution's going to
and
come out
just
pretty
fun
quick.
Yep.
Will, man, second
It took
caution on
him,
lap 12. We may be here a while.
yeah,
We-
to be in the 19,
luckily I
but
bought
when
3
was
hours
short
tonight.
track, so I would never run his game.
Yeah, this is going to get
upgrades
crazy
that
here if we start getting cautions every few laps.
so I'm guessing,
True.
Man, I hope that don't happen.
Lap 62 or
True.
63, I'm guessing.
But look at the line down there in the hot dog stand in turn 3. My goodness, Dave Cooney's up there in the stands. Already ate 8 hot dogs, and the line is backed all the way up to the porta potties
race
underneath
control.
the bleachers, Will, man, for them hot dogs.
Unbelievable.
How many have you had this week?
7. I've had 7 so far. Had
Well,
2 for
I've
qualifying.
I've ingested 23.
Yes,
so
go
far.
ahead. Hang on just a second. Got a question.
Just wanted to check in. What time is, or what lap is the end of the stage? Is it going to be 60 something? 62, 63?
75.
Lap 75 will conclude stage 1.
He's Sean Kidd. I'm kind of right here, so I'm going to take the green and go to the inside wall.
All right, pace car's back off, Will, man.
Pace car's
Chris
back
Worrell
off.
On the gas quick.
Yes.
Egan spins his tires. That's going to allow Brandon Lawless to slide up into that P2 spot. Egan says, wait just a minute. I'm going to take that spot back. He's going to be underneath Lawless as they go down into turn 3 here. A lot of beating and banging going on in the back here with Hibbs and Polly going down into turn number 3 from position number 6. They're door to door. Everybody else single file.
Yeah, Brandon Lawless has captured position number 2. Here's our battle on the track right now as we race for P5. GT Park is around. GT Park is around. He holds it off the wall. We stay straight. Wes Polly involved. We carry on. No caution. Two drivers. Two drivers fighting.
Looks like that 2-car drove it in there way too hard. Had to get on the brake pretty hard. He got up into the car on the outside and he slid up on the wall but didn't stay off the wall. Good job not bringing out the caution there.
2 drivers fighting for the same spot on the track. Looks like they are collected. They got their nose straight and back at back racing action at Martinsville.
Yeah, things do happen fast here at the Paperclip half mile at Martinsville Speedway. The Speedway's been around since, I believe, 49.
49,
man, is that right?
I believe so. Yes.
Somewhere around there, longest running track in NASCAR. Serves the best hot dogs on the circuit, but as of right now, they are running single file 1 through 14 with Chris Worrell with about an 8-car length advantage on Justin Egan as they head off into turn number 2.
You got Juan Benitez, the guy you want to keep an eye on here in this 24 car, looking to get underneath Zishan. He's getting a little loose coming up out of that turn 2 patch of concrete. As you know, here in the turns, it is concrete. Everything else is asphalt, but the turns are concrete. So 2 completely different racing surfaces at this half-mile short track.
As we look here, a battle for the lead is brewing. Justin Egan has caught Chris Worrell coming up out of 4. He's dropped it from about 8 car lengths down to about 2 right now. Egan is getting on the brake really hard going down into these turns, and he's able to roll that center of the turn a lot better than Chris Worrell right now. So we're going to see at this pace here in a couple 3 laps, you could see a lead change here at Martinsville.
Justin Egan in that Pennzoil number 22 car has shown speed all weekend. He's on the bumper. I've got to fix that turn or a TV camera too. It wants to stay fixated. It wants to stay fixated at turn number 2, so we lose them as they come out of turn 2, just like that. I don't know.
Right.
But it's pretty quick. Anyway,
Right.
Justin Egan back up front.
Yeah, you're gonna maybe push
Justin
this.
Egan is actually on the bumper coming up out of the turns of Chris Worrell right now. Will Worrell pull up and let the faster car go, or will Egan have to lay the bumper to him?
Will he have to
Find
use
out
the
here in
chrome
next
corn?
couple laps, because Egan is all over him.
Will he have to use the chrome horn is the question. How long will he ride around knowing that he is faster right now than Chris Worrell? To be honest, this race means more to Justin Egan than it does Chris Worrell.
Egan wants to. They definitely want to punch their ticket into Homestead. This is the best way to do it right here by winning at Martinsville.
Right.
But to me, it looks like Chris Worrell is so smooth. He's just running such
He
consistent laps. It's going to be hard for Justin Egan to get around him.
It is.
Because Egan's so hard on the brakes. But don't look now.
We're running lap
P3 has
27.
changed over to Ray Rogers. My pick to click
28
tonight.
now.
Mr. Consistency is
Marching.
barely is creeping in on the top 2, Will, man.
Marching to the
How
front.
many are you down, bud?
Lawless and Matt Levis going to round out your top 5. Everybody's in single file right now at Martinsville as we work lap 28 at the first stage here of 250 at Martinsville Speedway.
Gavin Hibbs running P6. 7th is Zishan Dura. 7th is Juan Benitez. James Cato 8th. 9th GT
All right,
Park.
We got action right here going down into turn 3. Egan's underneath Worrell. Worrell did get loose coming up out of 2. He kind of moved over to the side to let Egan go, and Egan has made his way to the lead here at Martinsville. He's led the first lap on lap 30. Well, man, it took 30 laps to get around
30 laps.
him. But it looks to me like Chris Worrell's having problems coming up off turn 2. That's 2 laps in a row that he slid his tires. Egan's pulling away right now.
Neither of these drivers have been on pit road, to my knowledge. I know Chris Worrell hasn't. I don't know if his tires are wearing more than Egan's. I'm not sure. Zishan Dura, I'm told, is going around in turn 4.
Major accident up here in turn 4 with Chris Worrell and Zishan Dura. They're both stopped. Oh my goodness, Worrell.
Precautions going to come out.
Worrell almost tagged both of them.
Jesus,
Wes Pauley is in the wall again at the start-finish line here. Wes is not having too good of a night here. He's already had to use one quick repair, and looks like he's back into it again.
Now, here we go.
I'm
10
going to
car.
rewind it here and see what happened between those two while you keep it on the leader, see if they pit right here.
Again, it looks like Zishan Dura too hard on the brakes, spins it, collects Wes Pauley. Not too bad. I think Wes is going to be okay. He didn't slam him. But they do go a lap down. Chris Worrell gets involved with Zishan.
I don't think Worrell touched anything.
He did. I can confirm.
Did he really?
I can confirm, yes. We'll go TV1. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Chris
the
Worrell.
left right rear and the left front. Yes, he sure did.
Coker, whoever called that out, thank you.
I don't think there's a
there was
lot of
couple Others
damage.
got into that too, Will, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm hoping
Before they got spun around there, you got Juan Benitez who got tagged just a little bit on the rear. Cato got tagged by GT Park trying to avoid it, and just minimal damage from them three right there.
Will someone remind me next time I go to we go like to the caution flag on the stage end or whatever to change my what is it called?
Fast repair?
The steering wheel.
Oh.
Force feedback.
I got you.
Force feedback. He needs
major pile right there in turn 4, Will, man.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Yeah, but you can only do it in increments.
So Egan stayed out. Everybody else pitted. Is that correct?
That's what I saw.
All right. Well, you're going to have Egan try to get a jump here. He's going to have to get out to a pretty good lead in order to hold Whirl off with those fresh tires.
With these fresh tires.
We're working caution number 3 on lap 33 here at Martinsville. Had some pretty good action up front, some good racing down to the front too, but the back has been kind of sloppy, Will, man, to be honest with you.
It has been. It has been.
Looks like a bunch of hosted races.
Yeah, it does.
In the back side back there.
All right, for the time being.
Nobody's going to say anything about that, boys. This is Martinsville. Martinsville's the hardest track to drive on iRacing.
Right. For the time being, I'm going to mute these drivers. So we got a lot of chatter under the caution, and it's hard to talk over them. And it is hard to get out what we're trying to call and to hear them as well. But we are, I believe, 2 to go here. We'll be 1 to go at the line. We'll start seeing them double up. Whirl's going to restart on the outside. Justin Egan did pit, Outlaw. Justin Egan did pit.
Did he pit? Okay,
yes,
good,
he did pit.
All right. I was wondering why he would not pit. But the pace car has got him going down the backstretch. He's going to dive off here into turn 3, and we'll see when Egan wants to jump out to that lead here, if he's going to take it early, if he's going to take it late. But we're getting ready to find out. Egan, they're halfway in between 3 and 4. Egan's going to wait, coming off turn 4. He's going to punch it. Great start by Chris Whirl on the outside. He actually beat him to the line, Will, man.
Yes, he
did.
Be
a penalty?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Whirl with a power move to the
power
outside of Justin Egan. Great restart right there.
Power move.
He's going to restart and take over the lead. Well, man, it took him 30 laps to pass him the first time. Man, it's got to be heartbreaking knowing that you passed him, had control of the race, and you lost it on the first restart.
Exactly.
Got a wreck in the back. James Cato has spun it on the inside wall. He's keeping it going. The caution is out.
Caution's out.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. All right, another wreck in the back. Will, man. Caution number 4 comes out here on lap 38.
Caution number 4. Oh man, James Cato hit that wall hard. Let's see exactly what happens. And action. Cato back on the throttle here.
I think he just come off.
Yep, he just lost it. Just lost it. That's exactly what happened. Got onto that throttle a little bit too quickly. Gets that number 3, go University of Tennessee, go Vols, Camaro squared away, and he's driving right back at him.
Looks like Gavin Hibbs is going to be in your free pass slot here if he can make it around. I don't think he can pit it that first time. He's back on pit road.
He is back on.
I didn't see him go to pit road.
Copy that.
Yeah, he did not pit the first time.
I thought I heard him say that he did pit.
No, he stayed out.
Okay.
That's why it was so easy for Whirl to pass him going down there with them fresh tires.
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
It does make sense.
He spun his tires on the restarts, what it was. And Whirl was able to gun it, and he had a lot of traction, was able to get a lot better run. So
well, here's the thing, that may wind up haunting him soon.
Later on.
Yeah, he's going to be at the rear of the field.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Alex Kroenke looks like he's going to be taking a wave around here, and he's only 17 laps down now, Will, man.
All right. Well, stranger things have happened.
At this rate, he could get the wave around for the next 17 cautions.
He could.
On lead lap.
He very well could, and take the lead by lap 200. We'll see.
You never know.
You never know. Exactly right. All right, so we're back here. We're live. We are, as you can see, Chris Whirl is your race leader. We have said that. We have said that for 40 of 41 laps, I do believe.
No, Egan's led quite a few laps, so he's probably led 10 himself.
Okay.
Egan's going to come out P7 here off pit road. Matt Coker 8, Chris Webb 9, Juan Benitez rounding out the top 10 here.
That's a big 10-4.
Well, Ray Rogers is going to be starting 3rd here behind Chris Whirl.
Yes, he is.
Underneath Matt Lovett, who's had a strong showing so far. And he can run those consistent laps. I can see Ray Rogers running Chris Whirl down past him.
Let's talk about Matt Lovett here for a moment. Always a beautiful paint scheme. That's a given with his retro Coca-Cola. And he's got his eyes set on that that fifth place finish, which is going to pay out at least $60.
Yeah, he's actually got a big point lead on that fifth
Yeah,
place
exactly. He does.
Right now. That's why he come in, and as long as he can still finish those top fives, he's going to sold that fifth position up. He's
Yes,
going
he
to win
is.
some money here.
Yes, he is. All right, we are going back live, back to racing action. We're going to keep it on TV3 here for the time being. All right, we're coming out of 2. Heading down the backstretch.
I'm going to keep my eye on Mr. Justin Egan here, starting in the third row on the outside after he pitted. He's the fastest car in the field as of right now, so we're going to see if what he can do with the slower traffic in front of him to try to get up to Chris Worrell.
Yep. Starting P6 here, Justin Egan. Chris
Worrell
Worrell
on the break, coming up out of turn number 4. Here they go. Looks like Ray Rogers going to take that number 2 spot away from Matt Lovett. Great run right here for Ray Rogers so far. Ray has put together a pretty good race so far, Will, man.
So far, and so
Justin
good.
Egan is being very patient on that outside row right now.
As he needs to be.
Matt Coker into the back of GT Park, too hard. GT saves it, stacks the field up. Egan goes around all of them right there, Will, man. But nice job by GT Park not to get turned right there by Matt Coker, who drove it in a little too hard down in turn 3.
Race right now is for second place. We got Ray Rogers on the inside on that 42. We got Matt Lovett, number 14, on the outside. These guys racing door to door as they're at the start-finish line, heading down into turn 1. Meanwhile, Chris Worrell keeps pulling away.
As that battle goes on, Chris Worrell's going to stretch his lead out here to about 0.6 of a second. Don't look now. Justin Egan has pulled off 2 more positions here. He's up to P4, physically gaining on the third place. Right now, he is 1.7 seconds off the lead, and he actually picked up a 10, so he's 1.6 seconds now. Looks like he's gaining every lap on the leader. We're
going to watch him try to work his way around Matt Lovett as he dives out of line to the inside. Matt Lovett slams that door, says, "Not this lap, 22 car. You're not getting around me this lap."
Well, man, is this a foreshadow of what we might see on Sunday at Martinsville in that 22 Pennzoil ride?
I do believe so. Joey Logano's back is against the wall. Although he's in 4th place right now, I think he would tell you he's not ran well in a long time, and he needs to seal his fate for that Homestead race coming up in 3 weeks. So, yes.
If it makes you feel any better, I put him in my fantasy garage this weekend, Will, man. And just like that, Mr. Justin Egan has taken over that 3rd spot.
P3.
Heading down here trying to pick up the 2nd spot from Ray Rogers and looking to run down Chris Worrell coming up off turn 4.
Yeah, as you get closer to the front, obviously it gets harder to pass. So let's watch him try to get around Ray Rogers. It may take him a few laps. Meanwhile, he is not letting Chris Worrell get too far away from him. Him and Ray Rogers both hanging right with Worrell. Now,
while you cover that battle, Will, man, I'm going to jump back here to the battle for 7th place with Mr. GT Park, Chris Webb, Matt Coker, Zishan Dura. They're all battling here for that 7th and 8th place, and they're nose to tail. Looks like some action's getting ready to happen.
Matt Coker out of line here, looking underneath GT Park. Park drifts it up a little high, coming out of 4. Coker to the inside. Eagleson Automotive's own Matt Coker. GT Park taking a little higher entry, arcing it a bit higher through corners 1 and 2. Looks like these two are going to fall back in line and make some laps here in the early goings of this Martinsville.
Now, Will, man, keep in mind these two right here is definitely still in the chase, so they've got to get good stage points. They've got to get good finishes tonight if they plan on advancing into that Homestead race finale. It all starts here at Martinsville, so them just riding around, trying to get some laps in is great, but they're also going to have to score some major stage points.
They need stage points.
Finish in the race just to keep up with those ones that's already got the bonus points in the other rounds.
All right, racing back up front. Justin Egan has passed Ray Rogers. Justin Egan is almost to the bumper of Chris Worrell as we head down into turn 1. Coming up out of turn 2, Egan closing that gap. He's about 1 car length separates him and the 6 car. Egan diving a little low, looking low, possibly trying to set up a move on the 6 car. As they come out of 4, they are almost nose to tail, less than a car length apart.
All right, right. He has caught him. It's very impressive coming all the way back from 6th, Will, man, to run Chris Worrell down. That just tells me that Justin Egan is the fastest car on the track, no doubt. How long will he put up with Worrell in front of him? Well, it's definitely a wait-and-see game here. But back to Matt Coker and GT Park, I said a moment ago about scoring those bonus points. Those two did score bonus points in the last round by winning a race, and I think Matt Coker actually won a stage too. So
he did.
They've got 6 and 5 points, respectively, bonus points. It's definitely going to help them out too. So
absolutely.
They need to finish strong, and with those bonus points, they should be good to go here and try to make it into the Homestead race.
That is true. Justin Egan, man, you just wonder if he's Justin Egan all over Chrome Horn and Chris Worrell, lap 58 of 250.
All right, stage 1's going to end on lap 75 right now.
17.
Remember, lap 59, that's when Justin Egan has taken the lead at the start-finish line here on Chris Worrell. He's going to have the advantage going down into turn 3. He's going to be on that brake. Is he going to push up
He is
and
not.
hit Chris Worrell, knock him out of the way? No, Chris is going to hang tough on the outside, but, Will, man, this position is Justin Egan's.
We are 15 laps away from the end of stage 1. Points paying stage 1, that is.
Wow, Chris Worrell tried to get to him and lay the bumper to him coming off turn 2, but Egan was able to drive off right there, and he actually pulled on him a little bit, about a car length and a half coming up out of turn 4.
Worrell gets a little loose. Worrell a little loose. He collects his thoughts. Collects that steering wheel.
He was sideways, Will, man. I could see his door number from down into turn number 2.
That is true. That is true. All right, so a lot loose then.
Good Lord.
Oh, maybe a lot loose.
Paint that picture, Will, man.
Yeah.
Paint that picture. He was sideways coming off
Hey,
for, not
hey,
a little loose.
He was. I agree. He was. All right, let's get a rundown through the field as we come to the closing stages of
Closing laps of stage number 1.
Yeah. We got Justin Egan P1. We got Chris Worrell in P2. Third place, Ray Rogers. Steady Eddie, Ray Rogers. Fourth is Matt Lovett. We got fifth, Brandon Lawless. Sixth, Gavin Hibbs. Seventh, Juan Benitez. Oops, sorry. Went over to pit row. Chris Webb.
Actually got a good run going here. 7th place for him after starting dead last. He did not qualify, or he chose not to, or hit the wall or something. But for him to be up into 7th, he's going to score some stage points here.
Chris Webb running 8th. 9th is GT Park in that 76 car. And 10th is Matt Coker.
Zishan Dura is getting ready to go a lap down here, Will, man. Justin Egan coming up out of turn 4. And as we speak, the Norfolk Southern train is rolling down here.
All right.
On the backstretch, Will, man, carrying a load of cattle, some coal, and it looks like he's also carrying some refrigerated products. Where do you think those are going?
How about that? Hopefully down in Southwest Virginia.
Looks like they're heading out the eastern way. So, probably come from Southwest Virginia, heading to Roanoke and or Virginia Beach to be shipped out, Will, man.
Probably heading to Asia. The ultimate destination, probably Asia.
That's probably right. Anyway, beautiful train down there. Love those Norfolk Southern train engineers. And, Will, man, while we're speaking about Norfolk Southern, I'd like to give a big shout out to one Mr. Palmetto Pistol, who's probably on a Norfolk Southern train as we speak right now, working his life away on the train, Will, man.
Actually texted with Travis Pippen today. I reunited with one of his old high school buddies and just wanted to keep him caught up on one of our all-time favorite marketing students. So I got him caught up today.
I think I've heard that story before.
Yeah.
Okay. Was Travis doing okay, by the way?
Travis is doing great, yes. Working like no other.
Is he going to be able to get on iRacing anytime soon?
Probably not anytime soon. He is on the night shift.
Ouch.
So works during the night, sleeps during the day.
Well, I can understand that. Bless his heart, I hope he gets on another shift and he's able to race with us again. But meanwhile, back on the track, not a lot of action here, man. They're kind of spread out. That's why our discussion is going other ways.
Yeah.
But Justin Egan is out to about a 15 car length advantage, which equals a 9/10 of a second lead on Chris Worrell. And let me tell you something. Those souvenir sales, the lines out there outside of turn number 4 are outrageous right now.
I've noticed that too. Big walk-up crowd today at Martinsville. Souvenir trailers are hot.
They can't keep enough hot dogs. The souvenirs are flying. The trains are running. It is a wonderful day at Martinsville to watch a race.
We are 4 laps away from the end of stage 1, and we do have Justin Egan as our potential stage winner, unless something crazy happens. Justin Egan looks to take at least that one bonus point, which may or may not at this stage of the playoffs actually mean a whole lot. But it could. It certainly could.
Definitely. Well, man, the 10th place car is James Cato, who's right in front of Justin Egan. Is
that's
he
true.
going to be able to hold him off?
I do believe so. I do believe so.
Keep on the lead lap after stage 1.
I do believe so. I'm going to keep it on James Cato. And that's right, Manny Algaretta. If you're unfamiliar, Martinsville on the backstretch, you can see it over here on the left-hand side behind that Sunoco sign, has a active train track that it's nothing to be being at a race and a train come through.
It's actually a pretty neat sight.
It is indeed. All right, we're working lap 74. Leaders on 74. Cato 2 cars ahead in the 3 car.
I'm showing working lap 73.
We're working 74 of 250.
Cato on 74.
Cato's on 73.
Gotcha.
This will be the last lap of the stage.
All right.
And when James Cato passes that start-finish line, we will throw out the caution flag. Are you? No. This is 75. This is 75. Let Cato finish 75, and we'll throw out the caution.
Gotcha.
All right. All right. So Gavin Hibbs will be your winner. I've got it on Cato.
All right. You gonna throw the caution?
I will. I can.
All right.
I will throw that yellow when James Cato crosses start-finish. And put it out. Put it out. Put it out.
Talk me through your lap
All
one
right.
time real
Way
quick.
to go, David Hoots.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to get a quick pick. Hope you don't mind. Of
I got it too.
You've got it too. I just want a backup copy.
Yeah, we've got Egan, Worrell, Ray Rogers, Matt Lovett, Brandon Lawless, Chris Webb, Matt Coker, GT Park, Juan Benitez, James Cato. So Coker and GT Park is going to score some stage points.
Correct.
So that's going to help them out, add to their already total of stage points.
That's a fact.
They should be right now looking good to advance and be in good position for next week at Texas to get to Homestead.
Correct. Absolutely correct. All right, here we go. We are on pit road. Pit road is open for lead lap cars. Now, Cato stayed out right there, and I'm wondering why. He was not a lap down, was he?
No, he was not a lap down.
I don't know why he stayed out there.
Yeah,
yes, just got a
maybe he missed pit road.
Just got an Instagram message Outlaw about Honda potentially coming to NASCAR. I have seen that chatter. Yes, I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't care one bit to see a new manufacturer get in. I wish Dodge would get back in, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Cato is leading a lap right now, Will, man. Him and Gavin Hibbs both did not pit right there. Maybe they just wanted to get up and lead a lap and get their names up top. So Cato Hibbs, P1, P2 on lap 79 under the caution. I'm pretty sure they'll dive down pit road right here.
A piece of worthy information here. Chris Worrell stayed on pit road there a long time to get damage fixed, I'm assuming. I don't know why else he would be on pit road so long, but let's take a look at some potential damage, if any, on this 6 car.
He got a inner closed pits.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the microphones back on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
It is open for me.
Okay, got it.
I had to clear damage. I had 26 seconds worth of damage.
Okay. All right,
Plus
so
I wanted to change some stuff on my wheel.
Chris had 26 seconds of damage as well.
And he had to change some stuff on his wheel,
yeah.
And he said he might have got to enter in a closed pit.
Yeah, okay.
I thought I heard him say that. I'm not sure.
I don't see any major damage on that 6. Nothing that's going to slow him down.
26 seconds is not going to be...
no.
You're not going to see
like 125?
No. All right, so we're going to go back up front. All right, you going to interview Justin Egan?
160.
Yeah, let's do this.
Or 150 or something.
Fire away.
All right, gentlemen, the second stage will end after lap 150. After lap 150, Justin Egan, welcome to the big show tonight, big guy. You drove it up from 6th after that caution there and took the lead and actually drove away. Man, what a great run. What do you think about it?
Man, pace cars off. Have a great day.
Thank you, Outlaw, but we're about to...
Oh, they're going racing, man.
Yeah, 10-4, go ahead, sorry.
Dang, we were a little behind on the TV coverage. My apologies.
Yeah, I was watching him. I was like, oh god,
Yeah.
I talked to him, and they was lined up double file.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get him. I'm pretty sure the way he's racing, we're gonna be able to get him
Fast,
again. So it won't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, Justin Egan's going to take the lead. The battles for P4 back there between Lawless and Webb, it looks like. And then you got a cluster of cars behind them, including Chris Worrell, Benitez, Matt Coker, Gavin Hibbs, all fighting for position here at Martinsville going down the backstreet.
Absolutely. You got Chris Worrell looking to regain that track position. He lost for staying in the pits to get some damage fixed, adjust his wheel, and just to get his car running better right here. But he's struggling just a little bit climbing up through this field, not even close to the way Justin Egan did it that last run.
He's gaining a little bit, but Matt Coker's able to use that outside groove and actually hold him off here, which is very surprising. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do that, but as soon as I say that, he does get underneath him and clear him going down into turn 1.
Now, Chris is probably being smart here. He knows that he's still got all of stage 2 and all of stage 3 remaining. Probably not very smart right here to get up there and get more damage on his car. So probably going to play it smart here, and you cannot blame him for doing that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Right now, Justin Egan's in a different zip code. He's already pulled out to a 0.7 of a second on Ray Rogers. Matt Love is P3. Chris Webb, P4. Brandon Lawless, P5. He's 1.9 seconds back.
Don't look now.
Single file all the way back through the field wheel, man. The first car lap down, Zeshawn Dura. He's 1 lap down. The next car is Alex Cronky, who's 17 laps down. Wes Pauly's 55 laps down. You're 85 laps down, Will, man.
Yeah, I did not take the green flag.
That's a 10-4. I'm pretty sure the viewers do know that. I was just pulling your leg. We're working lap 180, or working lap 87 of 250. Stage 2 is going to end at lap 150, at the end of 150. So stage points have already been paid. And stage number 1, we are off to a good start here. Not a lot of cautions after that. I'm going to think 4th caution, man.
Yeah, Juan Benitez pulls up here and lets Worrell go by him for P6 on the track. 24 car got some heavy damage on the rear end. Gavin Hibbs looking underneath Juan as we speak. He looks to take that position. Meanwhile, Chris Worrell climbing his way back up to the front of the pack.
All these drivers know that it's a race between Worrell and as Worrell gets super slideways coming up off turn 4 again like he did earlier. The racers know there's probably a race between Egan and Worrell right now, so they're all racing for P3. They're all going to be smart, racing around each other, and it looks to me like there's a lot of cars that's pretty even out there. Lawless, Webb, Lovett, Ray Rogers, all are pretty even right now.
Correct. I would have to agree with your assessment. Meanwhile, back up front is Justin Egan with about a 20 car, maybe 15 car length advantage over Ray Rogers. Ray is very slow and methodical. I don't mean slow on the track. I mean in his methodology here is slow and he's just climbing his way to the front.
Yeah, spit that out, Will. Man.
Not wanting to put himself in harm's way right here. He's got a comfortable 2-car advantage over Matt Lovett in P3, and just probably satisfied right now riding around in P2, just accumulating those points. And wanting to see how this race unfolds, might wind up finding himself in victory lane here by the end.
Yeah, really the only thing you can hope for when you got a car as fast as Justin Egan and Chris Worrell, the only thing you can hope for is a late race caution where you might want to stay out or take 2, or even on the restart just go down there and race them really hard and try to pass them that way. But if it goes long run, I'm pretty sure they know they're not going to be able to catch Justin or Chris Worrell.
Yeah.
Chris Worrell right now, really not making a lot of headway. He's up to P6, but I would have thought that he would already been up to at least P4, P3 by now. But that just tells me that Ray Rogers, Matt Lovett, Chris Webb, they're actually starting to get the hang of this track. They've got their cars adjusted where they need to be, and they're actually running some pretty good lap time. So it's going to be harder for Chris Worrell to come up through there the later the runs go.
I agree with that, but don't ever count out that 6 car. I do believe he's biding his time here. By the time this race concludes, it will be Egan and Worrell, unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, we got a lap car up here in Egan's way, Will, man. That is Zeshawn Dura. Looks like he is going to get up out of the way, let Justin Egan go underneath him down in turn number 1. Yep, just like I said, he did clear. He let him go. Zeshawn falls back into line. He's going to be the first car
1 lap
actually
down.
2 laps down now. So Zeshawn's either got damage or he just don't have control of the car right now, Will, man. He don't have it dialed in. He's losing a lot of speed out.
Well, he does have some right rear damage. He may be waiting on a fast repair. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the strategy of that 10 car at this moment, but still got a ways to go. Meanwhile, back here on the 3 car, James Cato has used his fast repair. We know that. We saw his car earlier. Did not have a nose on it, and now it does. Clear indication he's used a fast repair.
Well, man, don't look now, but down in turn number 1, we see the Dale Earnhardt impersonator down there taking pictures.
Yes, we
with
do.
the fans, and everybody seems to be having a great time with him. He's waving up here to the fans, and everybody's down there taking pictures with him. So if you do see him down there in turn 1, fans, make sure you get there and have your picture made with the Dale Earnhardt impersonator.
Yep, he kind of throws up a funky 3. You really can't tell it's the number 3.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll even throw it up on Twitter right now if you're watching. I'll throw us up some pictures of Dale Earnhardt and let you guys kind of see what I'm talking about. But he's down there in turn 1 taking pictures as we speak right now.
Yeah, go ahead and get that up on Twitter for everybody to look at.
Quick, Will, man, if you don't care. Let me jump back here to probably April of 16.
Right. At
Martinsville.
All right,
right here we are.
Yeah, got my eye on Chris Worrell and Brandon Lawless. They have swapped positions for 4th and 5th. Lawless is now in 5th place. And Chris Worrell is now in 4th, separated by the lap car of him and Chris Webb up in 3rd. Worrell methodically marching to the front. What a gorgeous day in Martinsville, Virginia. That's all I can say. Just an absolutely gorgeous day.
Yeah, look at this picture somebody just snapped down at the crowd here. I'm getting ready to post.
Okay.
What a beautiful day in Martinsville. Great crowd. Dale's down there taking pictures with everybody. I'm going to go ahead and post this one, guys. Go ahead and take a look at it on Twitter as we speak. It's uploading right now. Man, what a great crowd. That guy really knows what he's doing. And just like Justin Egan right now, he's pulled out to a 3-second lead.
Yes, he has.
There's no contest right now. No contest.
That is big at Martinsville.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ray Rogers runs
has
too.
Made himself up to P4 right now. Up to P4.
He was running me over, so I'll let you go.
Kurt P says
And then I'm following
LOL.
the track.
Yeah, if you guys can get a chance, run over to Twitter right quick and check out the live feed on the Twitter page. We took some pictures down there with Dale in turn number 1. And if you do like what you see, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you're not a fan of Flying Aces. If you are, hit that thumbs up. Let's get the 40 thumbs tonight for these guys out here on the track racing their hearts out.
Yeah,
and also for the 3 down in turn number 1.
That's right. Definitely 3 for Dale.
Yeah, let's throw that Dale out there. Let's see, Will, man, Matt Lovett here is running P3. Looks like he cannot get around Ray Rogers.
No.
Mr. Consistency, man. I tell you, Ray, if it wasn't for Justin Egan right now, Ray would be dominating this race.
He would be. This is the race on the track right here. It is for position number 2. Everyone else running single file, but we do have a close battle for second and third. Matt Lovett, like we saw earlier with Justin Egan, slowly gaining on the bumper of the car ahead of him. And as we saw, it took Egan about 30 laps to get around Chris Worrell in the opening stage of this race. And we're watching Matt Lovett try to do the same here on Ray Rogers in that 42 car.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Great racing going on here at Martinsville today, guys. They are single file, but everybody's pretty much locked into somebody's bumper. There's really not anybody out there running by themselves unless you're Justin Egan right now. It's got that clean air. That nose is, man, he's just running a great smooth line right here. I didn't know Justin was that good at Martinsville, Will, man. I wonder how he's done in his official races this week.
I don't know right offhand, but I'm sure it's pretty good. We're riding along right now with P3 Matt Lovett.
Yeah, I saw.
Watching him try to gain on Ray Rogers in front. As you can see, barely. We've actually lost sight now, but as you can see as we come up out of turn 4, how far Justin Egan is out ahead. Now,
yeah, he's getting ready to lay the lap down to who is this up here? Is that GT?
It could be. I'll go to that in just a moment. What we're
That is
hearing,
GT Park.
what we're hearing right now that these tires have worn, we're hearing Matt Lovett now downshifting in the third gear in the corners. We'll ride along with a couple other cars here in a minute to see if they're doing the same. But right now, Matt Lovett, as you can hear right there, is downshifted.
What you're going to do on the faster tires, guys, is you're going to have higher speeds, of course.
Yeah.
But when the tires start wearing, you have to slow down even more in those turns. And when you slow down enough, it allows you to downshift and get that extra torque coming up off the turns. That's probably why you're seeing them downshift right now. Is it helping his lap times? We've got a caution out on the track right now.
Caution is out. I did not know that. Caution is out.
Wreck, or was that from
No, that is not.
Must be for a wreck.
I just took it to the inside wall and held it there so I didn't cause a crash.
Okay, so Chris
for too long.
Let's find out.
10-4. Gonna be a chance to get them some fresh tires here, Will, man.
Yes, I'm zooming in here on Chris
That
Webb.
was my fault, boys. All on my own.
Running in P5 right here.
I didn't hit anything though.
Just gets up on the throttle and spins it.
To use this quick repair, but
and
telling me not.
And stays. Does a great job of staying out of competitors' way. Outstanding work right there. Outstanding.
Yeah, if I were you, just hold on.
So let's see pit road. We need to go to the actual exit of pit road as we see these leaders come into their pit box. Justin Egan making his way round 2. Here he comes. He will have pit stall number 2.
Yeah, I just want it perfect.
Chris Worrell in pit stall number 1.
The stage break.
Going to watch our race off pit road. They're talking about a stage break. We are 20.
Lap 116.
We're 34 laps away from the end of stage 2. Egan wins the race off pit road.
Yeah,
Rogers 2, Lovett 3, Hibbs 4, Lawless 5,
I didn't make it back in time.
Park 6,
Might as well.
Coker 7, Webb 8, and 9th, Chris Worrell. All right, so there we have it. We have re-racked the field. We have
too far left.
Yeah, do the interview with Justin Egan and apologize for
For a split
Yeah,
second.
Justin Egan, this is the Outlaw up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Justin, got to you a little late at the end of stage 1 there, man. Great run coming from P6 up there to win that first stage. Excellent job on the skills here at Martinsville. We didn't know that you was this skilled at Martinsville. Where'd you learn to drive this thing at?
Well, I really like Richmond. Right now, a lot of the try to get as many laps in for practice for this race. So I just put in all my effort in racing this week and hope to do good in this one.
Oh, that has paid off.
Well, the effort has definitely paid off, that's for sure, because you are driving away, young man. You're in a different zip code right now. So congratulations on your stage 1 win. Hate we got to you a little late there. Didn't mean to interrupt you racing, but you get ready to go green here again, and we'll see you here in a few.
All right, thank you.
All right, looks like Chris Worrell had some more problems on pit road.
He did.
Man, he's bumped him back to 9 again.
9th,
Goodness.
yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I
Yeah,
don't.
Not either. Definitely not
But he
either.
skipped school first of the week practice.
Matt Coker says he skipped school to practice.
Well, hey, if I was going to put a show on my kids, I would love to skip school too. I would
Yeah.
have definitely done it to put a show like this on.
Of course, we don't condone.
Justin's over a 3,000 on his iRating, so he's not just Johnny come lately. He's
No, he's not.
A good solid race car driver. And 2x2 all the way back from second, third, fourth rows, Will, man. We've got great battles going on all over the track here. A battle for P2. Hibbs is underneath Ray Rogers. That's going to allow Lawless and looks like GT Park up there in the top 5 right now.
That's right.
Trying to get him to stage 4.
Chris Worrell looking make it
under
3
GT
wide.
Looking for that spot. Worrell says, you know what, boys, I've been in the back long enough. I've not had very good pit stops, so it's my time to come to the front here on these fresh tires. He's made it up to top 5. GT Park out of control back here in the back, but he saves it, keeps it going. As we look at we look at Chris Worrell, who's actually in 5th place right now, trying to take over 4th from Brandon Lawless. I couldn't see over my board here. I got to take that off.
Yeah, the camera action here it's tough to follow at times. Oh,
yeah, we got
Juan Benitez.
Juan Benitez spinning around. Chris Webb got into the back of Juan. Juan has stopped it on the track. We got a caution out. Well, man, caution number 6 out, I believe it is, here on lap 123 for a single car spin. Looks like a car underneath him drove it in a little too hard, got into his left rear and spun him out. He's not going to lose a lap. He's going to be able to catch up with that pace car. Probably go around, get 4 fresh Goodyears on it, and come out and go at it again.
Martinsville at its finest there, Outlaw. What we had was Chris Webb inside of him, made a little contact. Benitez spins it. Martinsville at its finest. That's all I can say.
That's exactly right. That's what you're going to see all day on Sunday.
Yeah.
It looks like James Cato is going to come back here and take advantage of going on pit road while the caution is out. The other guys do not want to lose track position. Cato, Webb, and GT Park's going to pit right here and get some 4 freshies and try to make some moves here in the last 25 laps of the stage.
Cato giving up position number 7 here to come in and get a little bit of that right front damage fixed. 4 racing Goodyear Racing Eagles and a tank of Sunoco racing fuel.
Hey, Juan, I think I've gotten into you twice, man. I'm sorry.
And we have an apology from Chris Webb.
It's all good. I kept it out of the wall.
Gavin Hibbs is our 2nd place car right now.
Hey, Will, man, let's take it down to the Infield Care Center and see if Wes Pauly's available to talk to.
Go right ahead. See if he's still around. He may have already.
Broke plenty early enough, and
he may have already been on the helicopter back to Charlotte.
We'll see. We'll see. Hey, this is the Outlaw looking for Wes Pauly. Wes Pauly, you still around?
He is disconnected.
Just trying to get a hold of Wes Pauly down the Infield Care Center, and looks like he's already jumped on the helicopter headed back to Charlotte.
Yeah. Yeah. He's already gone. He's already gone. And you can't blame him.
A couple more of them drivers to do that, too.
Yeah, you can't blame him.
No. You know, back in the old days, there was no way, once you started this race, there was no leaving it until the race was over. Yeah. But there is now a tunnel in turn number 4, I do believe.
You can actually see it right there in turn 4 on the infield, down there at the haulers, where the tunnel comes out, and it goes all the way out to the outer side of the fence there.
Correct.
I tell you what, man, got some great stories about that tunnel, Will, man. Been in there many a time with some NASCAR drivers as they go in and out and talk to quite a few of them, and just a really good feeling to have pit passes at Martinsville. If I could have pit passes anywhere, definitely at Martinsville.
Right, right. I'm going to put...
Such a small area.
Yes, it is.
Well, man, while we got a break here, I've got a very important thing to say here. Are you on the blimp view by any chance?
I'm on TV camera 3. I'm kind of outside.
Go to blimp right quick. Go to blimp right quick and zoom out.
Blimp. I'm gonna. All right. What am I looking for?
Zoom down a little bit.
Fairly. I'm on top of the haulers.
Okay. Well, down there in that infield, right there where that scoreboard's at.
Is it back stretch or front stretch?
In the middle of the infield. Right in the middle where that scoreboard's at, right there.
Let me try to find it.
On top of that building.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
Is that not the building where Richard Petty peed and did not wash his hands?
Right here. Exactly right. There is a bathroom down here at the bottom. That's a fact.
As we watch the race in here, Justin Egan is going to get a jump here on Gavin Hibbs, it looks like, for P number 1. Drives it off hard, and Chris Worrell.
We're wrecking. We're wrecking.
Big wreck down here. Looks like a little payback, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. No, definitely not payback.
No payback.
Part got into blood.
No payback.
And got into Chris Webb.
Yeah, no payback there.
Caution number 8 tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, at Martinsville Speedway on lap number 129.
Right.
Back to the conversation, Will, man. Down here in that building, Mr. Richard Petty goes in there right before the race.
True.
While you're in there, actually, right?
Yeah, let me try to zoom in here. What was that, blimp cam?
Yeah, blimp cam, Will,
I'm going to try to zoom in better on this building. Let me, wait, I'm going the wrong way. There we go, right here. There's a bathroom on the left-hand side of the view here. On the right-hand side's a concession stand. So we have pit passes one weekend. We're down in the infield all weekend long.
Yeah.
I have the urge to make use of the facilities. You know, Mother Nature called. And I go in. I see Booty Barker. And, I say, hey, how's it going, Mr. Barker? Hey, good. In comes...
You're using the facilities, right?
Yeah. In comes the king. Cowboy hat and all. I'm standing at you know, in most male bathrooms you have urinals. I'm standing
Yeah.
at one of them, and right beside him he walks in the king, Richard Petty.
Right.
I had to go a little bit longer than he did.
Right.
He finishes his business before I do.
Pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, Outlaw, the man didn't wash his hands. Did not wash his hands. Lord knows who he
that
shook
burns
hands
me
with.
up.
Yeah.
You know that burns me up because you know who was waiting for him outside that door out there?
You probably shaking his hand, weren't you?
While I was waiting on you,
Yeah.
Petty comes out and shakes my hand.
There you go. Right there you go.
This hand right here has touched Richard Petty's hand, who has urinated all over it and didn't even wash it.
That's
all happened in that building right there.
Kids, that is the truth. That is the truth. Right there in that building. Just saying. So.
Dang Richard Petty. He's
Yeah.
liable to pass every germ in the book to me.
Yeah.
I'm sick of him. That's why I don't root for Richard anymore, boys. I don't root for that 43 car because he don't wash his hands after he urinates.
Well, there you go.
It happened right here.
There you go. Yeah. Meanwhile, we are coming back to the green flag. We're on 1 to go. We are working lap 133. It'll be 16 laps to go until the end of stage 2. Not a fan of the king, huh?
I'm not rooting for that 43 car. Hey, if he don't wash his hands, I bet Bubba Wallace don't wash his hands either.
It could be contagious. I don't know.
James Cato said something about washing their hands.
Oh, I've got all the drivers muted. The engines here are so loud, it's hard to talk over them and hear the drivers at the same time.
Yeah, I can't hear them.
Yeah.
I'm so aggravated about Richard Petty right now. I ain't even thinking about any of these drivers.
Right, I understand that. Outlaw, I was mistaken. We have 1 to go now. We have 1 to go now.
I got you.
All right. 1 lap to go. 8 more thumbs. Let's get her done.
Boys.
Amen to that. Thank you very much, Roger. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming out of 2. Pace car will dive off when we get down into 3. Let's see if Justin Egan punches it early. Waits until this field gets around in the corner. Huge advantage as the leader here. You can catch these drivers in the corner as you punch the gas. Now, he can punch it anytime.
Chris Worrell's going to start P4 on the
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And Justin Egan's on the gas pretty early. He's going to power his way down into turn number 1 with the lead. Gavin Hibbs is going to go P2. He gets a shot from Ray Rogers, going to push him way out of shape up into the wall. Ray says, boys, I'm taking it. He took that position with the bumper. Gavin Hibbs actually does a great job of collecting it.
Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking.
Matt, love it.
God.
Boys, I tell you what, this has turned into a wreck fest.
It has. We're gonna
Quickly,
go. We're gonna go.
Caution number 9 out on lap 137.
We're gonna go watch Gavin Hibbs on this restart and see how he gets out of shape. And here we go. Looks like Ray Rogers gets into him. Just love taps him. Love taps him. Moves him up the track. Meanwhile, we're still riding here with the 14 of Matt Lovett. Let's see him. Let's see how Matt gets turned around or up out of the groove and action. Matt finds himself 3 wide. Juan Benitez looking to the outside. Oh, Cato dives it in low. We were actually 3 wide there for a moment with Benitez to the outside, Lovett in the middle, and Cato at the bottom. Again, Outlaw, as I've said before, just an incident at Martinsville Speedway. It's a product of the racing.
Not a lot of damage to these cars just when you spin them out and you stop. Basically, it's going to bring out that caution. So that's caution number 9 or 10. I'm not for sure on lap 138.
That is 10.
So,
caution number 10.
It's getting kind of crazy now. I mean, they still got over 100 laps to go, about 110 laps. So we'll see if they can get it straightened out here and start racing. But like we say, we're not going to get into it, man. They can do what they want to. But
yeah.
We're just here to broadcast it.
We're broadcasting
Sidelock
the
is
action.
with us. Hello,
hey,
Sidelock.
Sidelock.
Terry Musher Jr.
There he
with
is.
us tonight. Hey, Terry Musher. Roger Sparks is with us. Kurt P says cautions breed cautions.
That they do. That they do.
Yeah, Jeremy, the Wreckfest is now on. It looks like netcode. Looked to me like loose, maybe not. Michael Yeager says, yeah, I don't know about netcode on that one either.
Not on that one.
Hard charger down there.
Yeah.
Boys, Ray Rogers starting P2 right here, and Chris Worrell's going to be starting right behind Egan, so this is going to get good. We're going to see if Egan can hold Worrell off for these last 7 or 8 laps once we get going for these stage points.
Let's keep an eye here on Gavin Hibbs, who restarted P2 It's got a fast race car. Got shuffled out and has fallen back to, I believe, P6, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. GT Park.
Yeah, GT Park's come out of nowhere, man.
Yep.
He's actually running really well tonight. According to him, of course, before the race, he was going to be he's going to stink it up here, but you can't believe GT Park.
You can't believe that guy.
You can't believe him.
He's a racer's racer.
Dale just joined the chat. Dale
Hey,
Campbell.
all right. Hey, Dale.
This has been one crazy race for yeah, Dale. It has. It's been 3 for Dale, by the way.
That's
it's
3 for Dale.
Crazy race. They're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here as they come off turn number 2. Michael Yeager says 83, let's go. Michael
Brandon
Smith
Lawless.
did a great job on the broadcast, fellas. Good stuff.
You.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that.
All right, man.
Yeah, we're only going to go green here for about 7 or 8 laps. We've got another caution stage break here coming up.
Yep.
So Justin Egan, is he going to jump it early? Looks like he's going to. I wonder if Worrell's going to get a great restart.
Green flag.
He did not get a great restart. Egan did get a good restart, and he's going to be able to pull it out to the lead going down into turn 1, but Worrell's right there.
Watch for Chris Worrell.
Ray Rogers, and the race is on for these stage points, Will, man.
Watch Chris Worrell win this stage. Oh, he gets loose. He gets on the curb, actually. Worrell gets on the curb.
For position about row 4 back. They're all door to door, and they're all trying to actually clear out into single file lines right now, but they're still racing pretty hard back there in the back.
Chris Worrell, I look like
big wreck in the back.
Zishan Dura involved.
Looks like Juan Benitez might have gotten the back of Zishan there and got him a little loose, and Zishan come back across the track. Yeah, Juan tapped him a little bit, and he overcorrected, come back over across Juan Benitez's hood, hit that outside wall, and the caution has once again came out, Will.
Working lap 144 here under caution at Martinsville Speedway. We have roughly 5 laps to go before the end of the stage. We may go back with 1 lap to go before the stage break. Meanwhile, up front, we still have Justin Egan. Going to be a great restart now with Chris Worrell to the outside. Ray Rogers will restart P3. I don't see these drivers pitting. In fact, I know they won't. They're not going to give up track position. We're so close to the end of the stage. Let's see here. In P4, Brandon Lawless. P5, Gavin Hibbs. Alex Cronky taking a wave around.
Alex should only be 15 laps down.
Yeah,
now, so
he's getting closer.
Like I said, with all these cautions, man, if he can get in the lucky dog spot, he's going to definitely get some laps back, that's for sure.
James Cato runs 6. Good points position right there for Cato. GT Park running 7th. Eagleson Automotive's own Matt Coker runs P8. P9, Matt Lovett in a beat-up retro Coca-Cola machine. And in 10th place is Juan Benitez, our final points-paying position.
Yeah, definitely going to be hard to beat Justin Egan right here, especially on a short run if he can get the jump on him. We're going to go back to green probably on lap 148, 149, and then we're going to throw that caution 2 laps later. So it's going to be a 2-lap shootout here, looks like, Will, man, for the end of this stage.
I hope it's 2 laps, so it's going to get crazy, I'm predicting.
Yeah.
I am boldly predicting there may be some fireworks here to end this stage. He is. You're right, Kurt. Egan's driving like a man possessed right now. All right, working lap 147 under caution. I'm going to say we go back racing on lap 149, giving us 2 laps to the end of this stage. Outlaw, it'd be fair to say that this first 2 stages have been event-filled. Cannot wait to see what stage 3 holds.
Well, I'd just like to get some green flags under our laps and stage. And I don't mind late race cautions, but not in the middle of the stage. Not in the middle of the stages like this. This is crazy.
Well, it is Martinsville. You can always pin it on that. It is Martinsville. All right, we are coming to the green flag. Working lap 148. 2-lap shootout.
2-lap shootout. Well, man, I've got it on Juan Benitez here, who's going to be in position 10. I'll try to keep an eye on the 10th place car here. You work the leaders, and I'll work the 10th place and throw the caution.
Copy that. Here we go. Egan Worrell door to door. Egan with the jump. Ray Rogers diving it in underneath Chris Worrell.
Oh, big spin on the start finish line.
Gavin Hibbs.
Can you look at those temps real quick, bud?
That will conclude the stage. Let's at the end of 150, At the end of 150.
Yeah, it'll straighten out right here.
Yeah.
We're only on lap 159, so we still got 2 laps to go.
Yeah, we got 1 to go right here. After this lap, P10, we will award the stage points. Let's let them get lined up.
How you cross the line on this lap right here, lap 150. This is lap 150. This is the money lap. How you score on this lap is how the stage points are going to work.
And it looks like Zishan Dura will be that 10th place car. All right, here we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
I'll pause it, take a picture of that unit, and there we go. We've got these stages.
All right, that is stage 2. All right, very well. All right, I'm going to unmute in case there was any questions. There we go.
Gotcha, we're good. I think we're good. I told them after the end of the end of 150. That'd have been tricky if they was able to open pits up right there.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Well, I've got James Cato leading that.
James Cato leading what?
That stage.
Oh, wow. How did that happen?
I have no idea.
Well, let me check that picture.
Oh, that was a stupid rookie mistake.
No. What happened was they were pitting there. Cato stayed out to lead a lap. No, the stage...
He won the stage then.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. We stopped it and took a picture, and Justin Egan... Cato got P5 points there in the stage.
When Zishan Dura... Let's see.
When Zishan Dura crossed
Benitez crossed the line in P10.
It was Zishan.
James Cato was the leader.
It was Zishan. Zishan. Trust me on this one. When Zishan crossed the line, I paused it, took a picture, and Justin Egan was your stage winner. Cato was 5th. Cato did not pit there.
Send me a picture of that then.
All right, here you go. Sending now.
I'm going to have to redo mine here.
Yeah, and I'm going to title this.
No, okay, never mind. I got it. I got Egan, Worrell, Rogers, Lawless, Cato, Park, Coker, Lovett, Benitez, and Dura.
I wasn't 5th. I stayed out. And,
yeah,
that's right. Okay, I took the right picture. I'm just
I got 5th there.
Lawless was
It's on the
P4.
copy. We got it.
So you do not need that, right?
No, I do not need that. I've got it. Okay. I took the right picture.
Hey, if you make Outlaw an admin, he can use the race control or driver when he's not in the car, so he doesn't get talked over. Just a say.
10-4. I tell you what, I'm tore up that Richard Petty down there using the bathroom and I'm washing his hands.
Yeah, how about that?
I'm getting all messed up here. Boys, we're getting ready to go back to Greensville, man. Lap 155 coming to lap 156. We're less than 100 laps away from finishing this one at Martinsville. Justin Egan with a good jump here. Chris Worrell is going to be door-to-door with Ray Rogers going down into turn 1. Worrell dives it down hard.
Really hard, yes.
Right there, wow.
He wants that position.
Egan was out ahead of him because it would have been definitely hit him on the bumper right there if he would have been able to get to it. Single file all the way back to P5. You got Hibbs and Coker battling that out. They're door-to-door. Everybody else is single file. Looks like Coker's going to have the advantage going to the inside here for that P5. Coker washes up a little bit. Hibbs looks like he's
back on the outside.
Yep, try to come back on the outside, but man.
Caution.
Zishan involved.
Guys, just quickly, just remember.
He may have got.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
He may have got pushed. I'm not sure. Let's go from behind.
Feels like the NIS race.
No, he just spun it. He just spun it.
My NIS race. What's better this is?
Zishan just spun it right there.
What is that? Caution number 13?
About 13, I do believe.
Yeah, he just come off of the turn there, man. He lost.
Too many.
Oh, how the turntables.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man, how do we go that
Or
whole
tables turn?
first stage and a half with hardly any caution, and then we get one caution, and it's just
I like
caution after
turntables
caution
too,
after caution after caution?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that was a Michael
crazy,
Scott
ain't it?
quote.
Yeah.
Especially everybody being on pit road,
He
with
made
fresh
it
tires
say
and
how the
stuff.
Right.
It's
tables
just
turn,
crazy.
and just said, how the
Well,
turntables
Cronky's made his
was
way
on
back
there.
to 12 laps now from 17, so that's good.
I liked it.
To be honest, it's with a longer version of the C-Class.
Okay. I'm trying to read an email here. They've already sent out the volleyball brackets. Want a tiebreaker. Okay.
I love tiebreakers and volleyball.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
that,
Jeremy, I don't know if it's going to go green for a
Well,
while or
Cronky, how many more
not.
laps
We're
are
on
you
lap
doing?
160. We got 90 to go here. I'd like to get at least a 60-lap run in here before we start having more
Well,
caution.
no.
yeah, you'd love to see that. You would absolutely love to see that.
As me with this amount of cautions, you might be able to get back from the lap.
Yeah, Egan is actually getting them really good on the restarts. He's mixing it
I
up
don't know,
on
if I
his
didn't
go
get completely
where
screwed on
he's
the front,
going,
or on
and it's
that
kind of
first
throwing him off
caution,
a
I
little bit.
think I'll be
Michael
alright,
Yeager, I
but
heard we may have
trying
some
to make 20 laps
revenge?
sound pretty
Question
hard.
mark?
Things are getting testy. I'll say
How
that.
do you get that if you had a
It's very
faster car?
possible somebody might get run into here on this track here tonight.
It's a good
I
possibility.
didn't click it. I didn't think I'd have 8 minutes of damage, so I just was gonna get it fixed up and then use it or save it.
Man.
Copy that.
So here's a question: can Ray Rogers?
Anytime you
I
got a
know
big
he's
ball,
your pick to click,
unless
but
you
can
can
Ray
click it,
Rogers or
then go
Brandon
up,
Lawless
down,
get up
you
here
have
and win
to
that
go
race?
there.
That's what we got to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And if
Kurt
not,
says,
He didn't hit anything very hard.
I was going to say, and if not,
got 8 minutes.
is it going to be Egan or Whirl? That
Yeah,
is the
I
question.
really didn't hit anything that hard. I couldn't
Kurt
think
P
of it.
says, so you shook hands with the king. You are good, Outlaw. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I was just pulling your leg there on the shaking hands with him. I really don't remember if I did or not. I did get my picture made with him. I don't know if I shook his hand or not, but I was just kind of pulling the leg on the shaking his hand with his dirty hands.
Well, let's hope you didn't. But meanwhile, we're going back racing.
It's very possible I did.
Green flag.
It's like Chris Whirl, yes.
On the outside right there. He actually beat it down into the line. They actually door each other going down into turn number 1. Egan's not going to have that. He pushes him up the track. He's going to clear position number 1. What a great restart by Chris Whirl.
Yeah, he timed that perfectly, absolutely perfectly. He's seen Egan restart several times. Chris Whirl goes underneath. Looks like he gave him a little bit of bumper, and Whirl is your new leader. Oh, Whirl.
Egan gave it back to him.
Oh, yes, he did.
Nailed him, son.
Yes, he did. Egan into the wall.
He said, don't hit me, I'll hit you. And
Yeah.
actually, Whirl did lead the lap before that, too. So
I hit the curb.
he did lead that lap going to the green. But Egan says, no, it ain't going to happen on my watch tonight, boys. I'll take that lead back, and I'll just drive away from everybody.
Meanwhile,
Meantime, Ray Rogers just
Yes.
looking right there, Mr. Consistency, trying to just stay in P2. Hey, you never know. These drivers get up here and get angry with each other. They can take each other out.
It
Ray
could
can
happen.
Right into the wind.
it could happen. Juan Benitez,
all
Chris
over
Whirl
Chris Whirl right
in
here.
the
Lawson
Hornets.
Trying to make him a move here late in stage number 3, trying to get those stage points, trying to get his way up to P5. He has been eliminated from Homestead contention after last week. He was unable to race with him.
Right. Chris Whirl is a guy hanging on to the 6 car. Seems like everybody is all over Chris Whirl on this
Did I do something to
on this
offend all
run.
y'all?
Yeah, now he's asking, did he do something to offend everybody?
I just
But Chris
Everybody's,
is
everybody's up on Chris Whirl and hitting that bumper right there. So,
he has
man,
become the
that was-
punching bag of this race. All 3 cars here, the 83, the 9, and the 6, into each other. Lawless having problems with that curb. Gavin Hibbs, big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the back.
That's Matt Lovett. Who else is that? GT Park and Matt Lovett involved.
GT and Matt. Let's take a quick look at.
it was not that much.
Wow.
Let's take a look from behind what happened
Justin,
here.
you sent me for a ride, man.
Caution number 15.
Yeah, I thought it. Like, I was gonna be hard.
Coker got into the wall and caused a little chain reaction.
That was great racing.
Again, Matt
Yeah, I had
Coker.
to slow down earlier because the angle I was sitting there at.
Now, Will, man, pit strategy is going to start coming into play late.
I believe so.
We have those cautions, so
I believe so.
let's see what happens here. And if I ain't mistaken, did Justin
Egan is on
stayed
pit road.
out. Him and Chris Whirl stayed out. So you got Ray Rogers, Lawless, Hibbs, Cato, All these guys stayed out. Your top 4
New
stayed out.
leaders.
Top 5 stayed out. No, top 4 with Cronky. Going to get that wave around again. Going to be back down to 11 laps down, Will, man.
He's made up 5-6 laps so far.
Cautions in the race in real life.
All right, here we go now. The deal is this.
22, 23.
The deal is this. We have new leaders at the front. We have Worrell and Egan on pit road.
Yeah, this is a game changer right here. When you have the fast cars in the middle of the pack at Martinsville, it could get crazy back here. We're definitely not seeing the end of the caution flags, that's for sure.
The record in iRacing has to be like a 600.
All right.
Yeah, let you in front of me, Cronk.
Whew. Mercy.
I think the fast pair though.
Yeah, as the laps wind down, the track, the pitting is going to be more important. Are you going to want to stay out and keep the track position, or are you going to want to get those fresh tires? We'll see.
If I'm Ray Rogers right now, I'm thinking, man, there's been a load of cautions. I'm better off just staying out. And I'm sure that's what's going through his head right now.
Well, of course, Ray's fast enough where he can, if he can get the lead out there and get a little advantage here, he's going to be able to hold them off for quite a few laps.
I think so.
Even with fresh tires.
I think so.
Especially because they got to go around Hibbs, Lawless, and let's
Cato.
see.
James Cato.
Where is Cato?
He was fourth.
Pitted.
Cato just pitted.
Cato pitted.
All right.
Cato pitted. So that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt Hibbs and Lawless and Rogers right there having Cato pit a little bit. Cato's actually keeping up with them there on the speed charts the last few laps. I was watching him, and he was actually just as fast as the leaders.
Yes.
In traffic.
Okay. So, man, looks like we will get the 2 to go, I do believe, or we might be on the 2 to go. I'm not sure. I don't have access.
Yeah, we are getting ready to go green right here, Will,
okay.
Man.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we're on 1 to go. I'm sorry. I was a lap off.
Well, you got Juan, boys. You got Juan Benitez right behind
P6,
right beside Chris Worrell.
P6.
Juan Benitez ain't gonna be bashful to lay a bumper on somebody.
He never has been.
I'm calling it right now. Juan Benitez will lay a bumper on somebody.
So we got old tires on the top 3.
All right, he got a good jump right there. Ray did. Got him spinning back here, boys. Big crash again at the start.
GT Park.
Line. Caution number. No, they're still rolling.
We're still rolling. We have a wreck at the front.
83 got into the 22 sideways, messed his nose up right there. Worrell got around him. Chris Worrell's going to be in P2, and Egan's going to be in P3, and they're still wrecking.
Cato wrecking. Hibbs wrecking. Lawless wrecking.
Woo! Lord have mercy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What's actually going on, boys. You can't hardly see what's going on.
Lawless wrecks it. I don't know where to put the camera.
Real quick and then tell me what you got.
I did not see Lawless wrecking.
Yeah. He is what brought out the caution. Brandon Lawless has lost a big part of his race car, the nose.
Wow.
Let's see what finished or what brought out the caution.
Yeah, GT's on pit road. He's got a lot of damage. That first caution over on the start-finish line, somebody come loose. Let me just rewind it here and see what's going on.
Yeah, Brandon Lawless got loose. Whew, man. All right, Ray Rogers has dove it down pit road. That leaves Chris Worrell as the leader. Justin Egan P2, James Cato P3. My goodness.
Okay, Coker had to go to the bathroom. He's a lap down.
Okay, 10-4 on that.
Coming up out of 4, the second caution that was not called, Hibbs is on the outside of the wall here, or up against the wall. Lawless is behind him. Benitez is on the inside of them. Cato is on the inside of Benitez, tries to clear himself. He cuts himself, clips Benitez's nose. He runs up into Hibbs, causes major damage to Hibbs and Lawless. And Benitez and Cato keep on trucking, but they've got damage.
Breaking news, Outlaw. Yeah. Lawless with a quick repair. He has a brand new race car. Something to keep an eye on, yes. Something to keep an eye on.
All right, I want to see what happened on the very first restart.
Yeah, good luck.
Zishan Dura and GT Park got into each other coming up out of 4 on the restart. and basically GT spun it, tried to save it and stay off the wall, so he had to turn it back to the inside of the track.
Yes.
And he got T-boned by the 68 again.
Mm-hmm.
And also Matt Coker,
Right.
which don't have a lot of damage, but they was all involved in that one. So
Right.
3 wrecks happened on that one restart, and the one that causes the caution is a single car accident. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we had two multiple car accidents, no caution, and then we have one single car and it causes caution. So, but Willman, more importantly, Chris Worrell has regained the lead here, and Justin Egan has been bumped back to second position. He kind of got a bad restart there, got behind some traffic.
Yes, he did.
And actually coming up off turn 2, actually got hit on the nose of his car by Lawless, I think, who got loose. And I don't know if that's going to slow him down or not, but he's definitely in second position.
Right.
Chris Worrell has taken over the command of the race, and I've seen this this song played many a time. Once he gets command of a race late, it's hard to pass him for a win.
It is. It is.
I mean, even as good as Justin Egan has ran tonight, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a double hard to pass Chris Worrell right now. It's not going to be as easy as it has been.
Correct. I completely agree. Completely agree.
All right, man. Pace cars.
So
All
here
right.
we go again, Will, man. Juan
Right there,
Benitez
that's
up to P number 5, creeping his way up. James Cato up to P3
P3.
here. So some players that's not been up there so far. The attrition has definitely taken a toll, and some new players in the game here. Cato's going to go underneath Egan here and try to score that second position going down into turn number 1.
Looks
Cato
like he
was really surprised
yes,
me here tonight. He's
yes.
actually got some really good speed in that number 3 strictly stock QT Vols machine.
Yes, he has.
And Egan is definitely back underneath him trying to run down Chris Worrell now in P number 2.
Yeah. So we have Chris Worrell leading, Justin Egan P2, James Cato 3, Juan Benitez 4, Alex Cronky up out of the groove. Ray Rogers spins. Ray Rogers spinning. We stay under green. Just got door to door. Brandon Lawless able to hold on, regain the momentum. And that's going to put Ray Rogers way back in the field, right in front of Gavin Hibbs.
All right, top 2 cars have cleared all the traffic. It's just going to be up to Worrell and Egan now. Is Egan going to be able to run Worrell down? We'll see. Looks like he's definitely making up time in the turns, but of course, when you dive it down in there hard, that car in front of you is able to pull off a little quicker than you are, and I really can't tell if he's making up any ground right now.
Correct.
But Benitez has now made the move for P number 3, so Juan Benitez has played his strategy right. He is running up to position number 3. If the 22 and 6 get up here and want to fight or race with each other and take each other out, definitely the battle for the race lead will be that 3rd position. Right now it's going to be Benitez and Cato.
And James Cato.
Very good run here by Cato. Very impressed by James Cato and Juan Benitez at Martinsville. To be 185 laps into this thing, their cars look like crap, but they're still running very
still racing hard.
And still racing hard for that lead.
We see the same race for P3 here with Benitez and Cato as we see up front. They're about equally spaced out. Worrell still your leader. You see Egan, like you said a minute ago, able to cut the gap in the corners. Worrell looks like he's much easier on and off the brakes and on and off the corner, and is able to stretch it out on the straightaways.
Yeah, but little by little,
yes.
Will, man. If you
inch
keep it
by
on that
inch.
blend view, you can see that diving hard into them turns is definitely paying off for Justin Egan. He's definitely creeping in on Chris Worrell. Plenty of time to make his move right here, and plenty of time for the faster car, the 22, that you can visibly see is much faster. He's going to get up here and he's going to battle that 6 car. The question is that 6 car going to let him go and race for position number 2, or is he going to block him? Is he going to keep him from taking the lead? Is he going to try to make him make a mistake? Is he going to make it hard on him? We'll see.
We're going to find out, Outlaw, and you and I have the best seats in the house right here with everybody
Exactly right.
watching
He's
this.
Caught him, Will, man.
He has caught him.
Now to where he can dive it into a turn here and take that position.
Oh,
and,
he spins
He
it.
laid the bumper to
He
him.
laid the bumper to him.
Yep. He tried to block him.
Caution is out.
I wouldn't say block him, but he definitely wasn't giving him any room, and Justin wasn't going to.
What happened?
Yeah.
Justin was not going to deviate from his line at all, and it showed.
Justin got into me.
Yeah. Here's a
I
replay.
didn't do anything.
There's that. Let's look at it from behind.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Yeah, I'm definitely, look.
That was not me.
If
That
I'm
was
Chris
the other
Worrell
guy.
right there, I can see him coming.
Yeah.
and I'm probably going to move up a lane now.
I'm
That's
sorry,
just me.
whose
I'm going to
name
move up a
does it say
lane,
on
let him
that
go,
windshield, Jeff?
and we'll see what happens. But I was afraid
Charlie
that
Donna?
the reason I would have done that is just because of what happened. I knew he was going to be faster. He was going to lay the bumper.
Yeah. I'm with you. I am definitely more of a driver that would get up out of the groove for a faster car. But Chris Worrell, not really that type of driver. Chris goes hard every lap.
My brake pedal
Definitely
isn't
not. But there's going
calibrated.
to be multiple restarts here, I believe, at the end of this race. Plus, Will, man, you got to look at it this way. There's 60 laps to go.
60 to go.
I could see him blocking
Where's the
or
pace
not
car
wanting
at?
to pass if there's less than 10 laps or so to go, definitely. But with 60 to go, with as much wrecking that's going on, yeah, I definitely let him go right
Keep
there.
me updated, please.
Turn along.
I definitely let him go right there. So you got 3 cars staying out here. Looks like Chris
had
Worrell's
the
going to lose
first
a
pit
bunch
stall.
of track position. Not sure he's going to be able to get back up there and fight him for the lead, Will, man, with just 50-some laps to go.
Do you have the first pit stall?
Let's see here.
Yeah.
James Cato. Could that guy be the beneficiary of an Egan and Worrell payback, which could be coming up?
Any of these guys right here can be the beneficiary of that. I mean, Worrell gets to him. If Worrell gets to him, you better believe that bumper is going to be laid to that 22 car. But that's a big if. That 22 is way fast.
Agreed.
But man, I tell you what, it is definitely going to be some fireworks up there, and I'd want to be sitting in that 3rd position if that does happen. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dale Campbell says the bump and run hit.
The bump.
Spark says here's Martinsville. That's right. Alex is my pick to win. At this rate, he will get back on the lead lap. You got that right, Eric. He's almost there.
Hey, Cato, are you in the lap day with us?
I've lost track of how many cautions that is. It's got to be at least 15.
We're at least 16, I believe.
Yeah.
What?
I do believe.
All right, we're getting ready to go green again on lap 194 of 250. Will Man.
All right, here we go. We're going to close back in on TV camera 2. A little bit closer racing action. We're going to mute the drivers real quick. Yeah, I got to go in my car to mute.
11 cars still running here at Martinsville. Egan on the brake quickly out to a lead here, going down into turn number 1. Chris Worrell's going to be driving like a madman right here.
Yes, he is.
Makes it 3 wide.
He is 3 wide.
Zeshan gives him plenty of room, but giving him plenty of room runs the 42 car up the track, and he's going to lose position right there. Worrell says, here I come with the fresh tires, boys. Get out of my way. I'm pretty sure he's going to lay the bumper to some people. Zeshan, or not Zeshan, but Brandon Lawless is in his way. He gets up out of the way. Here comes Worrell. Benitez is now the next one in Worrell's line of view, and he's going to run him down and try to pass him for P3, Will Man. Chris
has one thing in mind here. I cannot let Egan get an extended lead simply because, Juan Benitez hangs on to it. Juan Benitez hangs on to it.
Nice work, Juan Benitez right there. Nice work. Yeah, he got on that throttle too quick right there. Oh, Worrell spins it. Worrell spins it. He's out of control on the backstretch. Wow. He hit the gas a little too early. Could not save it. Worrell is going to spin it around, keep it going. Caution does come out. Worrell's going to lose a lot of track time, a lot of track position right here.
Yes, he is. Let's check out Chris. I think he just got back on the throttle a little too early.
Yeah, definitely. Could not save it.
Yeah.
Chris is known to save those cars out of control like that, but man, I tell you what, wow. Cato is the only one that pits right there. He's going to lose a ton of track position too.
We're going to go in car here with Chris Worrell and listen to him get back on this throttle a little bit too early.
He tore his car up too.
Yeah, just stepped out on him a little bit. That rear end gave away. You said Chris Worrell tore his car up?
He said he tore it up pretty bad.
He didn't hit anything. He is diving down pit road here. Let's see what kind of repairs, how long he's going to sit on pit road. Right now it's just right side going up, getting those right sides replaced. The left sides go up.
I'm just going by what he said.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks he had enough. Brian Wilson in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He says, hello. He says, hey, Brian. We're in the closing laps here. We're on lap 200 of 250. this week's round 7 Martinsville Speedway. Justin Egan has basically dominated this race, but we've had every driver in the field, I believe, has been on P2 right here trying to chase him down.
That's true. And
we'll see. But Tim Clark says Justin Egan opened the door for payback, LOL.
True.
Very possible.
True.
Very possible. If he can catch him, he might do it. Matt Boggs has joined us tonight, too. Good evening, Matt Boggs.
Hey, Matt Boggs.
Michael Yeager, breaking news, 83 P2. You got that right. Running
Yep.
a solid race here. Don't have hardly a scratch on his car.
No. Looking good.
Man, what a great run by Zishan Dura also, who's come from 2 laps downwheel, man, to take over P3. Multiple spins by himself.
Yeah.
And he's running P3.
Hanging on and finds himself the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Here's a look at our leaderboard.
With pit strategy, all that pit strategy wheel, man, after Worrell spun it out, he's still going to come out P6.
P6.
Right? I would have thought he would have come out about P11 or 12. There.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape. We've seen him start 5th or 6th several times tonight. And we've seen him march to the front several times tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking out for when he gets to the front. If he gets back up there with Justin Egan, will there be any payback? That's short track racing at its finest.
Well, we'll see. He's going to start on the outside of row number 3. He's going to have fresher tires than Justin. I'm sure he's going to be able to clear these guys and get up there and try to race with him. Now, whether he catches him or not, I don't know. But, man, it's going to be something to watch here. Less than 50 to go.
Yep.
At Martinsville Speedway here, the boys, the concession stands are running out of hot dogs. And they're running low on the Coca-Colas.
Yes,
so,
they are.
With all these concession stands, with all these caution flags, everybody's pounding the concession stands. So, word is, don't go to the concession stand. They are out of hot dogs.
Out of chili. Out of chili. They still have the
turn 4.
They have the wiener dogs still, but they are out of chili.
So in turn 4, no chili left in the concession stand.
We have Egan still leading here. Open it up to a 2-car advantage over Brandon Lawless. Zishan! Zishan
has tagged Ray Rogers again, going down into turn 1.
It looks like it. Let's check out what happens here.
I don't know if that was netcode or not. It looked to me like he just pushed up, gave Chris too much room and pushed up into 42 there.
Here we go.
But it was 3 wide in his defense, but he was just trying to give everybody room, and I think he gave him too much room and actually got into the 42. So Ray's been spun around more times than
that was just
tilt-a-whirl tonight, I believe.
Correct. That was just unfortunate for Ray. Zishan really didn't do anything wrong there. Chris Worrell dove it down to his inside. Zishan was giving plenty of room, and at that same exact moment, Ray turns down onto the 10.
Right. It was just going into the turn there, but
that's right.
That was a product of 3 wide at Martinsville.
That's right. That's right. It is what it is, ladies and gents.
But there is good news out there. There's still plenty of chili underneath the grandstands on the front stretch, and I believe
turn two, yes,
has lots of
plenty
chili. But please, folks, do not go to turn number 3.
You're wasting.
Hot dogs. They're definitely out of chili.
You're wasting your time.
Don't go down there.
If you go for chili in turn 3 and 4, wasting your time.
No chili. Unbelievable.
In fact,
they're selling the dogs when they run out of the chili.
Yeah, Martinsville just tweeted that out I've got 13 minutes ago, ran out of chili.
Turn 3, no chili.
Yep.
My God.
Yep.
And to make things even worse, they ran out of Coca-Cola down there in the infield too.
Well, yeah, it's true. Now Martinsville is a Pepsi track. We see the billboard on in turn 1, but they're out of Coca-Cola. So.
Well, why would they tweet out Coca-Cola if they're sponsored by Pepsi?
You can look right here. Hang on just a second. You'll see it on the wall down in turn 1.
Somebody made a big boo-boo at that track.
Yeah.
They tweeted out no Cokes left, and they're a Pepsi-sponsored track.
Yeah.
So somebody's gonna get fired tomorrow.
Yeah, you look here on the wall as we head down into turn 1. You're going to see that Pepsi logo.
Darn intern that they brought in.
There you go.
Social media.
There's
from a
Pepsi.
College.
Right there it is.
Better and didn't know they sponsored by Pepsi. And
yep.
They're tweeting out no Coca-Cola left. Of course they don't have Coca-Cola left. They don't have any Coca-Cola. It's all Pepsi.
Yeah. Now that could be the Martinsville High School marching band concession stand that went rogue and brought in Coca-Cola to sell. I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. I could be wrong there.
Martinsville Bulldogs.
Yeah. I could be totally wrong there, but that could happen. That could happen.
Well, crazy things happen when you got 60, 70,000 people watching a race like this.
Yeah. Amen to that. All right, man, we are currently working. A Mopar fan bought his dog in turn 3, and you're telling me I got to go to turn 2 to get chili. Yes, that's correct, Mopar fan.
Yes, you have to walk down turn 2
Yep.
to get your chili. Back to the racing action here, folks. Guess what? Egan's P1, Whirl is P3, right behind him, restarting here with fresher tires. So
Roger
let's see what
Sparks.
happens right here.
Roger Sparks is reporting no buns in turn 2.
No buns in turn 2?
No buns in turn 2. Back to the action here. Egan with a heck of a restart.
Right there. He started over in turn 3.
Yes, he did.
Just to get away from Whirl.
Yes, he did.
If he waited anymore.
Oh, caution is out. Caution is out.
Well, sweet Lord.
I'm not sure what happened. James Cato.
Benitez and Cato's into it back here.
Let's check it out. Here we'll go from behind. And here we go. Cato into the wall. Benitez into the wall. Cato dives it in the middle as Juan is coming down. Ray Rogers involved into the 3 car. Wow. That's some action. That is some action. I'll say that. At some point,
Wheelman, radio down to security and tell them to get over turn 3 over there. They're starting to ride over the hot dogs. Get somebody down there right now. Look down here at this crowd gathered at the concession stand right now. Look up there.
Need you down in turn 3.
Look from the blend camp. They are a crowd gathered at the concession stand. Get the security down there right now.
Now, it's mayhem. Need you down there now.
They're trying to fight the concession stand work. Look here. What in the world? Get the police.
Let's try to find it here real quick. Where you at, turn 3? Here's the back stretch.
Look at that crowd down there.
No. I'm going across the track. I'm going as fast as the camera will go.
My God.
All right, here we are.
Madhouse over there.
We're on the back stretch. We are on the back stretch.
Look at them down there. Pause that thing and look at that crowd down there with them hot dogs. They're fighting. They're hitting each other with wieners. They've got them red dye wieners out hitting each other with them.
Oh my.
Look down there.
The line is up on the train tracks now. Oh, good Lord. We better not show that. We better not show that. That's what a mess. What a mess.
They've assaulted each other with the wieners.
Yeah. What?
Red dye wieners, Will, man.
Red dye wieners. Gotcha. Gotcha. Whew. It's a Donnybrook. Better Katie bar the door, Bogsnader says.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. We've got pandemonium at the concession stand. Hey, you know that same concession stand where we saw the King Richard Petty? I met Andy Petrie there one time.
You did meet Andy Petrie there. You know how Andy Petrie talks, you know. He's really countrified like that right there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you say to Mr. Andy Petrie?
Well, I'm standing in line, and I notice Andy Petrie's right beside of me. I look over at him, and I say, "Hey there, Andy Petrie." Just like that.
Just like that?
In my best Andy Petrie voice.
Yeah, yeah. Sure did. Sure did.
He was enjoying him a Martinsville hot dog. Peter Cohen, turn the driver's radio on, please. I love it. All right, we can do that. I got to go in here, see what they're saying. Let's be quiet out loud.
Like lap 5, I think, in that first caution.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I didn't mean to use mine. I forgot to unclick it.
Strictly Stock said Cato's fans are intoxicated and have now joined in on the hot dog wars at Martinsville.
Oh my. Oh my.
I used mine after stage 1 and now looking at it.
Oh my.
Roger Spark said even worse, cold beer sold out track wide now. Oh my God. There'll definitely be riots in the stand.
It's craziness.
All right, we got P1 and P2 here, Will, man. This is going to get crazy. What kind of restart is Egan going to get this time?
Let's find out.
He doored him going down to the start here. Wow, Whirl's going to get it.
Oh!
He spins him! He spins him!
Totally spins him. Totally spins him. Mayhem!
Oh my God! It's still. Oh my God!
Whew. Shh, be quiet. Let's listen.
That was way too long for a caution.
Here we go. Replay.
Justin, I was trying to get in behind you, and you just were letting off the gas.
Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up.
Hey, we gotta catch the pace car, Brandon.
I'm speechless.
I got
I am too.
so lucky. Oh
You
my
saw the
goodness.
replay on that one?
I'm doing it right
I don't know
now.
what it looks like from the outside, but I saw people flipping behind me, and my mirror was just a war zone. And I still got contact, but like, I think I'm good here.
Be quiet. Justin, man, I was letting off the gas when I was turning you. I guess you didn't want me on your inside or behind you. Because, I mean, I was off the gas when I turned you, man. I guess you were slow enough to keep me on your outside.
I guess I still have the faster pair.
Let's,
Yeah, me too. I'm about to go use mine.
Chris says he was off the
Yeah, I was
gas.
trying to get behind you so I'd give you a bump into turn one. But I guess you didn't want me on your...
Hang on.
you didn't want me behind you.
All right, we're going in
How
car.
bad does it look?
We're going in car with Chris Worrell.
Not bad at all. You'll be fine.
It looks like Egan drove up on him.
I don't know how I was really bad. I was on the outside.
Is that what you're getting?
Nah, I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
Man. Yeah, championship
Okay, though.
implications, Kyle Smalley says.
Papa's
Papa's with us. Hello, everyone. Joe
Hello.
24 says he just pulled a Matt Kansas. Roger Sparks says no way. Smithy says payback. Whiting
my
says too
beautiful
early
car.
for that. C3B says there's going to be a fight. Michael Yeager says points are definitely switching up this round.
Probably not so beautiful.
Tim
anymore.
Clark Jr. is laughing his butt off. Mopar fan, Whirl is lying, LOL. Chase Elliott fan, LOL, off the gas.
I'm just, I know what my eyes saw, and I'll just leave it at that. Meanwhile, Brandon Lawless is your leader. Woo!
Wow.
Boys and girls.
Egan's going to pit right here and take his quick repair. The problem with Egan is he's only going to have 20-some laps to catch him.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, we are winding
drama.
down.
Major drama here, guys.
We are
extremely entertaining. Kurt P says, yeah.
Yeah. No kidding. No
Peter
kidding.
says don't sleep on the quick repairs. That's true. He's got one. He's used it. So
Let's
he's going to
see.
use it.
Does Egan have the quick? Yeah, he does. He has
Yeah,
a
he's got
brand
one.
new.
What about Chris Worrell? Does he have any damage after all that?
Let's take a quick look.
Roger says he's loving this. Smithy says it's been a great race. It's lived up to the bill. Yeah, it definitely has.
Worrell has no damage to my knowledge.
Okay. Boy, Smithy, or not Smithy, but yeah, Smithy's in the chat. Worrell just now pitted again.
Yeah.
And Egan's going to line up right behind him.
Right behind him.
Wow.
Right behind him.
Wow. Look who's going to line up right behind Chris Worrell.
Ron's got a new bullet, folks. Watch out.
All right, here we go.
My God. This is going to be crazy.
Green flag.
Lawless out to the lead. Single file.
Another wreck.
Oh, we're wrecking up front. Egan did get into Worrell, but it was as a result of everyone checking up. It wasn't nothing intentional. Nothing intentional. Egan looks to be the driver on a mission right now. Driving it in really hard as he has the entire race. Matt Lovett separates.
I'm already damaged inside.
Matt Lovett separates Worrell and Egan. Egan with a brand new race car. Matt Lovett just pulls it up out of the racing groove.
If we can go green here all the way to lap 250, Egan can definitely catch him. He's actually cleared Ray Rogers going down into turn 3 for position 4.
Yeah.
Nobody in front of him all the way up to position 1. There's lots of room here in between him and Worrell. Can he run Worrell down? And if he does run Worrell down, what's going to happen here? Is he going to pass him clean? Is Worrell going to let him go or what? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll come back and check on that. Meanwhile, up front, Brandon Lawless with a strong lead over Gavin Hibbs running P2. Chris Worrell is P3.
New names in Martinsville up to the front. Lawless is actually pulling away with Gavin Hibbs here running P2. a 2.1 second lead on Chris Worrell running P3 and a 3.5 second lead on Justin Egan, who's running P4. Been the class of the field tonight, that 22 car. Lawless right now is in the position that he has always wanted to be in here tonight, guys. He's got a 1.2 second lead with 20 laps to go here at the line.
Chris Worrell gaining on Gavin Hibbs for P2. Hibbs looks like he's going to pull.
Give you inside anyway.
Yeah, caution is out.
Caution out. Whoa, we're going to bunch them back up again.
Yes, we are. We're going to re-rack them.
All right, buddy.
I know, man.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure what happened. I don't know who that was. Let's check on Matt.
I don't know either.
Is it Matt?
No, Matt's back here behind Egan.
Okay, it was Juan. It was Juan Benitez. Let's find Juan. There we go. Yeah, Juan
Hey,
and
man,
just
I really needed to go green to have a chance to win that.
All right, let's check out Juan. I think he just said he spun it.
I thought he was off power.
Yeah, he just got on the brakes a little too firmly.
How bad is my bumper drop? Bad bumper.
It's fine.
Okay, that's good. Your nose
Whew.
is going bad. So you should be alright.
Alright.
Man.
All right.
How much food do you have left?
Will fuel be an issue? It shouldn't be.
17.
Just pitted.
Yeah, everyone just pitted. We're good on fuel.
17 laps or 17 gallons?
Gallon.
We have 19 laps to go here. Quick rundown. Brandon Lawless, P1. Gavin Hibbs, 2. Worrell, 3. Egan, 4. Matt Lovett, 5. Cato, 6. Webb, 7. Rogers, 8. Coker, 9. GT Park, 10. Zishan, 11. Benitez, 12. 13th, Cronky, who is only 10 laps down now, Outlaw.
Well, he's made 7 laps up tonight.
He most certainly has.
That's a lot of laps you make up. That's at least 7 cautions that he's gotten that he's made up.
Yeah, I know,
unfortunately, we've had about 18 or 19 cautions.
Yeah, I know.
In this 250 lap race.
I know.
But I don't know, man. It's come down to this, Will, man. You've got the 2 fastest cars running in the second row here, and they've already had trouble with each other several times tonight. And both of them got clean cars here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some action going towards the end of this. Anybody's race. This could be anybody's race going to the last about 15 laps here before we go.
I think any of these top 4 stand a great chance of winning. I say top 4 because Matt Lovett has some significant damage in P5. Cato's car looks pretty good. Cato needs to be in the right position. I say that, and Cato's rear end is missing off his car. But
Cato's been involved in several.
Yeah.
Incidents, so.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a car out here who hasn't been involved in something.
Oh yeah, there's not been anybody out there that's not got some shape or form of sheet metal damage at some point along the line tonight. All right, well, man, they have re-racked them here at Martinsville. Quick rundown on the top 5: Lawless, Hibbs, Worrell, Egan, Lovett. Of course, we know Worrell and Egan, for anybody joining us now, has been the 2 class of the field cars, with the 22 car being a little bit faster than the 6. They've actually hit each other several times tonight. Almost spinning and then spinning, but man, it's going to be nice to see them start here beside each other and see what happens.
Pace car is off. Brandon Lawless with a good lead.
Restart. Definitely a quick restart. Worrell gets it sideways again. That's going to allow Egan to get up here and get in beside of him going down into turn 1. Looks like Egan kind of played it safe there. He thought Worrell may come down in there and dive it in there pretty hard. Worrell's going to take it down and dive in underneath Hibbs for position number 2. Still plenty of time here for these 2 cars to get up here and pass Lawless, man, but it's going to be the race is going to be for second right now between Egan and Worrell. We're going to see if Egan has what it takes.
Egan had no problems getting around Gavin Hibbs there for P3. So you're looking at Egan, Worrell, chasing down Brandon Lawless up front. We are, if I can find my mouse, we are 13 laps to go. And Justin Egan on the tail of Chris Worrell. Chris Worrell chasing down Brandon Lawless. It's going to be a great finish.
Yeah, if you're Lawless, this is all you could hope for all night. You run top 5 all night. You wait to get that track position at the end and hope to be able to hold them off. Hoping that the 22 and the 9 or 22 and the 6 can get into each other and cause more trouble and be able to hold that lead all the way through the end. But if it goes green, here, I'm pretty sure the 6 car's getting ready to get it.
We're still under green. We're still under green.
All right, here we go. Race is on, Willman. P1, 2, and 3. We got 3 cars battling out. Lawless, who's running a phenomenal race here at Martinsville, is going to be able to hold him off. I don't know.
Chris Worrell looking for the lead.
Underneath him. Is he going to lay the bumper to him? Is he going to be able to get around him? Lawless goes way high. Who had the lead down?
Caution's out. Caution's out.
Lawless is going to regain that lead, Willman.
Caution is out.
Dude, I thought you had it by a long shot.
Wow. Wow.
I definitely had it by a long shot.
Wow. Now, let's find out what happened under caution here. I'm not sure.
Well, man, I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. The way these cautions have fallen,
yeah.
Lawless is going to win this race.
Very, very good chance. Very good chance.
Lawless is going to win this race just because the way the cautions have failed. Now, the 22 is going to line up on the underneath the 6 car this time on that inside row, and he should get a door on him going down into turn 1. And the race is going to be for position 2, and that should allow Lawless to pull away and, man, probably buy himself enough time to get to lap 250 here.
Yeah. Very good possibility.
Caution, at least caution number 20 right
At least 20, yes, at least 20. What happened there was Cato and Benitez both just, again, I've overstated this several times, but Martinsville Racing. That's all I can say.
Oh, man.
All right.
Mopar, this finish is going to be fantastic, I believe. I think they're going to probably be about 5
2.
laps to
We have
go
2
when
green,
they
white
get
checkers.
Cool, thank you.
And, man, I've got my eyes glued to this 22 and 6 car. That's who I've got my eyes glued on. Strictly Stock says Juan looks like he is racing with a bunch of jet drivers. Yeah, Juan has not put on a stellar show tonight, but I'll tell you what, it's been entertaining, I'll tell you that.
Hang on, E. Say that again, Gavin.
I accidentally turned Lovett and then going into 3.
Oh, okay. Copy that. Gavin Hibbs saying he accidentally turned Matt Lovett going into 3.
Yeah, well, you know, that's been the story tonight. I mean, nobody's intentionally wrecking anybody. We're getting into each other. So
Yeah. You know,
makes it fun to watch.
That didn't bring out the caution, so I didn't go look at it because the racing was so good up front. Now, here's the thing. Brandon Lawless caught a huge break right there. The caution must have came out before Worrell had taken the lead.
Worrell was actually around him.
He was.
When the caution come out, but it goes back to the spot before.
I think so.
What's it called? They call it on the track, whatever it is. Anyway, they gave it back to Lawless.
Yeah.
Lawless actually drifted high there in 3 and 4, and Worrell was underneath him, but they let Lawless have it back.
I think
it's going to be a good break for him because I think he can hold them off for at least 5 laps. Right?
I think Brandon Lawless gave him that position.
Well, he didn't move up high and let him go underneath. That's for sure. But the caution came out at the right time for him to keep it.
All right,
so
here.
I don't think he'll be so.
Not this go around.
Now with 5 to go.
Not this go around.
All right, here we go, Will, man, for the final time, hopefully. We're going to come to lap 246, which means we got 5 laps to go.
22 car. Yes.
Look at the 22, look at the 6, and let's watch this party getting ready to happen right here.
22 needs a good start. 6 needs a good start.
Green flag.
6 got a great start.
6 got a wonderful start.
Absolutely great start.
22. Oh! Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Leader. Leader.
Oh,
Leader got
Who
dunked.
got the lead on that?
I don't know.
Excuse me, kid.
Sorry, man. I didn't
Hibbs
know you were
is
going
going
to
to steal the lead on that one.
Here we go. I think
To be honest with you, they'll be all right, but I will.
the 22 completely dive bombed it.
Come on, dude.
Completely dive bombed it.
Oh, Worrell's
for
got
the
the lead.
championship, dude.
Let's look for
That don't mean you
Egan.
drive through somebody, dude. Come on. You better hope I don't get you. The one time I didn't want to caution. Show you clean all night, dude.
Chris Worrell will be your leader.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah. Whew. Guess who is starting right behind?
Lawless let him get a good restart, man. He
On the
let
eight laps down.
Worrell go on the outside, and then he went with him instead of holding him up.
Hang in there,
Bingo.
buddy.
Right.
And and he had such a good restart that he couldn't hold him off.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
been frustrating.
Yeah, you're right, Bogzinator. That was certainly not the last caution. Whoo!
well,
My
there can only
goodness.
be a max of one more caution after this one. So,
Yeah, we're going to go to overtime. We'll have 2 green-white
Yep.
checkers.
yep.
My butt hurts.
Yeah, Lawless is going to be definitely aggravated after that one. He had
I'm
at
sorry,
least
I
a
gotta try
top
to
2 or
finish
top
this
3 finish right there, taken away from him. Egan drove it down in there pretty hard, and you know, we've seen what happened. So
Yeah.
we'll see if anything happens or comes to them. But
Outlaw?
we'll see. I got a feeling Chris Worrell's going to get him on the jump here. Not going to be able to catch Chris Worrell.
Good chance.
He's a master on the restart.
Good chance, but
Everyone
look,
in the top 10 except a handful
look who's
of,
restarting behind Chris Worrell.
Yeah, I know.
I actually don't know
I
what
see
to
that, but
expect
I just
now.
don't think Justin's going to be able to hang with him on this restart. He's so good at these restarts
I
that
expect
he's
maybe
going to be
a
able to
bumper
get
to
enough
come on here up front.
get enough room in between him and Egan where Egan can't do much about it. He would
Yeah.
have to be within a car length's reach before he can lay the bumper
Yeah.
to him down the
Now,
turn.
don't be afraid to put a bumper to Worrell because he already made already made shots before this race that he would gladly pull out an old Dale Earnhardt move.
Woo! Matt Coker.
Yeah, the fans
You
wanna
better
see.
believe if Justin Egan's within reach of him, he's going to get him.
Classic Martinsville.
The
We'll
problem
find out.
is Worrell's going to jump it in between
So,
turn 3
Egan,
and
here's
4
your-
here
here's your
and get him
chance.
at a bad angle, and he's not going to be able to catch him.
Well, let's find out. We're getting ready to go green.
I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed, he'd be doing it to you.
Coker ain't stirring up anything.
No, not one bit. All right, pace car is off.
Fun up there.
No, I'm lying. Pace car is not off. We are going one more lap. My
We're gonna do
apologies.
start finish right now.
My apologies.
You might be a little bit behind.
No, they were lined up 2 by 2, and I thought we were going green right there.
That was the start.
Yeah, Josh West exited pretty early. He had a rough first 50 laps.
Yeah.
Get ready, Chris.
All right, here we are. We're coming out of 2. Ladies and gentlemen,
Guys, if you're new to the
Simple
channel,
bump and run
guys,
will
please
suffice.
hit that subscribe button. Also, give us a big thumbs up if you like what you see. Let's sit
Not
back
a
and enjoy
drop.
this one. We got 2 green-white checkers. This is the first
Be
one.
ready, everyone.
This is 1 and 2.
pace car is off.
He's going to jump it right here. Watch it. There you go. See?
Oh, Egan with a decent start. Egan with a decent start.
No, he ain't going to be able to get it.
No, I don't think he does, but he got a good start.
It's over.
What can he do here?
Can't do nothing with him.
Nope. He's got a 2-car advantage.
Yep, I called that. He's not going to be able to catch it.
Z Shondura making some
Last lap.
last
The
lap.
race right here. Chris Worrell's going to have about a 4-car length lead coming up out of turn number 2 here. Looks like he's going to pull away and win this shootout here at Martinsville. A heartbreaker for Justin Egan, who led the most laps tonight. But looks like Chris Worrell's going to come back. He's going to win this race tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. Checkered flag, Chris Worrell at Martinsville.
What an
Awesome win,
event.
Chris.
What an event. Outlaw, to say that had some drama, it would be an understatement.
Good one, Chris.
Checkered flag.
Yeah, my goodness gracious.
Thanks, Justin.
That was crazy. Right
Wow. Absolutely wow.
If
We're
it
gonna
didn't
do some work,
restart
but
exactly how
solid
it
effort.
just did,
there. Man.
there's no way I had nothing for you, man.
Whew.
Had anything for you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Brandon Lawless.
Wallace comes up and
Way
hits
too
Egan.
fast tonight, Justin.
on the-
Great job, man.
Brandon Lawless.
Man.
Yeah.
I'll take a 7th after all that.
All right, your
The-
final.
on the cool down laps. On the cool down
Chris
laps.
Worrell, Justin Egan, Gavin Hibbs, Zishan Dura, GT Park round out your top 5. Great run
Ooh.
for GT. Cato with the
I was
P6,
like,
so that was
5
really good. Good run for
RPM
him.
low, though.
Chris Webb 7th. Ray Rogers
I bet
8th.
after
Brandon
that one
Lawless
wrecked
9th.
it little.
Matt Lovett with the top 10 after all of that. Then Matt Coker, Juan Benitez,
I
Cronky,
want to
Wes
protest
Pauly rounds out.
when the
top
caution came out, the
14.
positions were incorrect.
So, Will, man, my goodness gracious, that was a race and a half right there. It was
no hard
crazy,
feelings.
but it was entertaining
No,
for
it's
sure.
all good. I'm not sure what we're talking about here.
Wow.
I got his
After
win.
the
Right
race.
My Lord. Man.
Oh no, I don't care if anybody turns me after the race. That's fine. Turn me, or flip me, throw me into the crowd. It makes for a good show.
So we still got people chatting it
Bringing
up.
the
I'm sure they're going to be
strong
talking
arm
about
the
this
next
for a
two
long
races.
time, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see some crazy stuff come next week, and
I like to believe I was there,
Phoenix,
Chris.
and then definitely
No, we're going to
Homestead.
Texas next week.
Yeah, I said Texas, and then Phoenix.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
definitely Homestead. We're going to see
You
some
can drop
crazy
back
stuff.
now, Matt.
Yeah, if there wasn't so many cautions, nobody had anything for Justin. The good thing is that he got 2 good stage wins and finished second for the race, so he's got some great points. He'll definitely be going to Homestead no matter what.
Right there's your race-winning picture, kids.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Chris, man, you come from nowhere to win that thing. We didn't think you was starting up far enough to be able to pass everybody, but the cautions failed just like you needed them to win. Congratulations on your win here. You basically called your shot. Man, talk us through that racing with Justin Egan there.
Man, I don't know where to start. He was so fast. You know, I really didn't expect anyone to be pulling in speeds like that. And, you know, he put in the effort to come win this race, and he deserved it, that's for sure. I didn't take any time to practice. I'm usually pretty good at Martinsville. I thought I'd have this one in the bag regardless. But I just got lucky how it ended there. I think Justin kind of screwed himself causing that wreck there, because if he had those extra laps, you know, I think he could have given Lawless a good, you know, nice little shove into me, and he'd have been able to take off, not be able to cause a caution. But, you know, when you got to win it and you're put in situations like that, sometimes you just overdo it, and I think that's what he did there. But, I mean, you live and learn. You know, I just got lucky, got in the right place at the right time.
We appreciate you talking to us, buddy. Great win. See you in Homestead, Miami. Justin Egan, P2, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Justin, 2 stage wins, P2 finish. You scored a bunch of points today. Would you have done anything different if you could have?
Honestly, no, because I gave it all I had, and it played out how it played out, and I got second.
Oh, there you go.
10-4, straightforward answer. We appreciate it. Gavin Hibbs, P3, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Gavin, another good run for you tonight, buddy. Fantastic job there. You're into the points again. You're well on your way to next week. Fantastic job tonight, just kind of biding your time and coming up there and scoring a top 3 finish. Talk us through your race.
Perseverance.
Well, it was a pretty up and down race, to say the least. I got wrecked, got some big time damage in first stage, went a lap down, spent the whole first stage lap down, got the lap back, and then felt like we had a pretty good car to finish top 5. But then in the early parts of the third stage, you know, we just got mauled by like everyone else. So, car looks like a tin can.
Yes, it does.
But I was surprised finishing the P3 there. But if that caution didn't come out when Egan put the bumper to Lawless and moved well up the track, I think we could have had a shot.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Worrell said there, and he's probably right on that. But everybody's car looked like a tin can, so you're not the only one. Great race tonight. You're well on your way to Homestead with those points, and good luck the rest of the way, big guy. And thank everybody for joining us tonight. We appreciate you racing. Entertaining race. Everybody loved watching it. Had a lot of viewers. And feel free to go back and rewatch it tomorrow, guys. Thank you all for joining us.
I was wanting to interview Brandon Lawless. He already
Thanks for putting on
exited.
such a great race, guys. I mean, this is the 7th awesome race we've had, and this is really fun, even though we had a bunch of cautions. I helped in that department, but thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you all. All right, I'm out of there.
We've sure enjoyed it. That's for sure.
I thought the Will Valenhart Jr. in the 06
that's for sure.
race here at Martinsville.
Wow, what a great race, Will, man. Nothing else I could say there.
Right.
I've got a lot of comments for Lawless getting dumped. They didn't like that. Hated it for him. Yeah, Lawless is a good guy. I don't like to see that, but you know, we're not going to stick our nose in it.
Nope.
But man, that was a great run. Very entertaining. I hate that Martinsville ran out of hot dogs, chili.
That was nuts.
Fight down there, ran out of alcohol, ran out of Pepsi, Coke, whatever it was. They're going to have to get their act together there.
Did they not know this was a playoff race? You would think they would have brought extra chili for them hot dogs, but it is what it is. Maybe when we come back here in the springtime, they'll be more prepared. I don't know, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But good Lord, we're off to Texas.
But anyway, well, man, I had a good time calling that with you. Very good job. You got football tomorrow night, so you won't be on.
I won't be on tomorrow night.
So we'll see you guys in a couple days, 2 or 3 days. I think we're going to try to head up to Martinsville Sunday.
That is the master
watch
plan.
The race. Looks like it's going to turn into a night race Sunday night with the rain coming in all day Sunday. But it's supposed to clear out, so, man. Looking forward to that. I can't wait to get to Martinsville.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
I think it is.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage from round 7. What a race it was. We'll congratulate Joe Mama on the Twitters. He goes by Chris Worrell in real life. But congratulations on that. Had a wonderful time watching that. Man, can't wait to see those point standings come out tomorrow. That's going to be
I'll get those out probably mid-morning and tweet that up. And, guys, thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it. We do. Thank you all for all the comments. The whole race, man, was comment after comment after comment. It really helps when you guys come in and chat it up with us like that. So, guys, fantastic work tonight. Will, man, I'm out of here, and good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody. God bless.